live.
Woot.
Why?
We should probably all hop into game session.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Yay. I forgot I did that. So, Mike, I updated your avatar on here.
Oh, the Butterbray.
Yeah.
The butter egg.
Luke, did it work? Oh,
It is, and we're
doesn't it?
live.
Hey,
Go away, Geared. You're not a part of this campaign.
Go. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Get out of here.
Go away! Get out of here, you stupid animal!
Mhm.
Love you, buddy.
Okay.
Geared pulls out his shotgun. Every Texan has a shotgun.
Clockwork
Right?
shotgun.
There you go.
Okay. Let me pull up. Hi everyone, and welcome to our night of D&D. I apologize for any sound of my voice. I am dealing with allergies. Yeah, let's put on. Let's do. Let's do that. Why? Okay. So, yeah, we're back with The Odd Company. And
Right.
so let's see, going around the horn here. Our DM for the night, Luke. How you doing tonight?
You know, there's no logical reason that like Mowgli and Tarzan couldn't have had the same story. Like they're both from the jungle, they're both raised by animals, both probably around the same time period. But Mowgli chose girls.
Aren't their stories
Luke.
also both based in Africa?
I'm just starting to sober up, and that's what you fucking hit me with? Some ideas?
Tarzan chose a girl.
He chose the jungle first, then he got the girl, and that's how you do it, boys.
Ah,
Hmm.
okay. I see.
Yeah, fair. Fair. Let's see. Going off of avatars, actually, let's go with the getting sober one. Brent?
God, not that guy again.
All right, there it goes.
Anything for the bit.
Commit to the bit or it ain't worth shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
fair.
the streaming maybe next week? I don't know. Probably gonna stream some ring, just dick around on it. Probably
Yeah.
get people to join in.
Yeah, and where can people find this stream? Possibly.
Twitch.tv/Zedimus.
Sweet. And our big man over here with his new butter beret.
My new butter beret.
His butteray, yeah.
His
He's a
butter
high-ranking
ray.
buttery official.
Yes. Mike, how you doing tonight?
I'm alive.
That's fair.
Just rocking the new butter beret over here.
I like it. He did a good job with that one. That was fun. For anyone who doesn't know, these not all these are original designs, but
Yeah.
the guy that gave them to us is the Geared Golem. And we'll,
The one and only.
yep, I'll throw him up there. He's also done all my emotes, and I'm not sure what all he's done for you guys. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I'm not doing much these days, because internet isn't good enough for streaming where I'm at. So it's stay tuned for potential in the future. I don't know. We'll see.
Fair. And I'm Wolf, or Wolfsbane.
Oops.
if you found this video live in the VODs or on YouTube, you know where to find me. It was the only place you could find me. Yeah.
Lay pasta.
Yay. Was there anything that you guys wanted to go over or talk about before Luke takes it away?
Nah. Good.
All I'm gonna say is I don't remember all that much of what happened last time because it's felt like so long ago.
Oh, I meant like not about like D&D, like anything in particular.
Oh no.
No. Luke, did you have anything you want to bring up before we started that?
I love all of you, and I appreciate you for being here.
Sweet.
Oh. Oh,
my
he's gonna
God.
kill us.
I just saw these avatar emotes.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Gear did all 4 of them for me a month or so ago.
Nice.
Yeah. I've liked them. I like how they turned out. Gear did a good job. He's been keeping the dice theme, like the dice background for me, which has been fun. Hey, give me 1 second. I gotta go blow my nose. These allergies are kicking my ass.
Oh, it's all good, man. We're only human. I think it happens to all of us.
You're kicking his ass in the nose.
We're only human after all. Put the blame on me.
Go put the blame on Steve.
Don't give me allergies. I'm only human.
Okay.
Yes, I'm only human.
No, you're
after all.
not.
Don't give me allergy.
I also took something to help decongest my face. So I should be kicking in here hopefully like the next 20 minutes.
Your wolf is so damn derpy.
It is, and I actually like it a lot more than I should. Because the derpiness of it goes like against me as a lot of me as a person. I appreciate this so much. Oh, so I do want to bring something up beforehand. Because I do read our YouTube comments and Twitch comments and all that stuff. Anyone who is watching this live or in the VODs or on YouTube, whatever. We're here to play a game, right? We're not necessarily here to get things off our chest or anything. This is a game for us. We're gonna do what our characters want to do. We're gonna do what we want to do and what we think the characters are gonna do. So if we don't do something according to what like the rules say or what features the character has or a creature has or something like that, that's how we're playing the character. So, and if a DM doesn't enforce a rule or forget something, it's what happens. We're not like big time people or anything like that. We're just a group of people having fun playing D&D. You know, we're in it for the fun, not.
Yeah, if you don't like what's going on, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
oh, go for it.
well, and to that effect too, you know, like Wizards will be the first to let you know, probably in Chapter 1, that their game is not perfect and can stand to be tweaked here and there, and they encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
And as far as what we're doing, we're trying to have as much fun as possible, A, by telling a story, B. Those two things are our primary objectives. So as long as the guys are having a great time here, I as the DM am happy. And that's really what we're going for. If you're not having a great time as the audience, I am so sorry for you. I'm not sure how we can help that, but we will do our best to keep you entertained with our wacky bullshit.
Yeah. And to touch on that as well, like it says it in like I'm pretty sure in both the player's handbook and the DMG. DM is law. Anything that they say goes.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the DM to roll a certain way or to allow a roll to pass or something like that. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And
But like,
well, I was gonna say
No.
like, and like Mike said, like we're here to play a game. You don't need to
Yeah.
watch this you don't need to watch this if you don't enjoy it. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of other things that you could be doing if you don't enjoy this.
mhm. And like, not to take us down a peg or anything like that, but think about what game we're playing too. Like, Dungeons and Dragons is basically pretend with rules. Are you gonna walk up to like, you know, some first graders and while they're playing pretend and be like, no, that's not how vampires work?
Yes.
You would. You would.
Man,
Oh.
fuck them kids.
And,
No,
and as Zenith says in the chat here, we're just a group of nerds playing some. Well, we're just a group of guys playing some nerdy ass
Yeah.
games here to have some fun.
and also
Yeah.
soup.
And sorry if we're coming off a little bit defensive. We're just trying to lay the groundwork here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here for a good time.
Let's get into the walls.
But with that all being said, Luke, do you want to take us away?
Yeah, sure. So it sounds like none of you are terribly confident. I know it's been like a month.
Lot of
Does
stuff.
anyone feel up to recapping us for inspiration?
I have my notes. Yes.
My heart.
Trying to find my notes.
So
I need to be better about taking notes.
so last time we were down in. Would this be considered as the Underdark?
This is the Underdark proper.
Okay. So we're in the Underdark. We are on the trail of what we assume is a purple worm. We're not 100% sure because we haven't caught up to what. We don't know if we've caught up to it or not, but going off this, we haven't caught up to whatever creature has done this. Again, we're under the assumption it's a purple worm. We came across a village kind of thing built into like the ravine of the inside of this massive cave system.
Do you remember the name of the town?
Where that might actually be in.
I did say it. It's a long one.
Well, it might be in notes prior because we've been down here for like 2 or 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't. Exvertala Felheim?
All right, I'm gonna give it to you because yes, you took the notes. It's Svartalheim.
Oh, Svartal. Okay, I need to talk to you about how to and, like put into my notes like how to actually pronounce these.
That's fair.
'Cause
Yeah.
I've got the lettering of it. I don't know the pronunciation.
You gotta do it.
Tight.
You gotta do it like the dictionary. You gotta get the italics and then spell it phonetically.
Okay. Yeah, so that was all like I have them called sneezing creatures, but I think they're like oh god, sniffliplims. Can you how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Swivelblin. Yep.
Or Smurfniblin.
Smurfniblin. Yeah.
Smurfliplim.
Smurf.
Deep gnomes.
Yes. So deep gnomes, hobgoblins. There's one goblin that Tyrion almost roasted alive. We
You're
for the short and sweet of it, we rescued an Underdark gnome named Mucklin.
Mhm.
And with his guidance, we started traversing past the Underdark village through the cave systems, and we got stuck by webbing that we found out was from cave fishers.
Yes.
Some cave fisher webbing. Shit went down. Tyrion got a little stir crazy, went and fought something. There was some words said between Tyrion and Asilica. Asilica is on the fence about his sword because there are things about it that he doesn't quite understand.
His sword is essentially pushing him more towards his Mind Flayer side and is causing him to think of others as lesser beings. Essentially, the subjugator's starting to come out. But
Only towards Tyrion, though.
yeah.
so for now,
After that is said and done, Asilica went and talked to Glow about it. Tyrion continued on with the ship through the cave. We came to not necessarily it was like an opening of sorts that was covered in like bones, some blood residue. As Tyrion pokes his head out the door, he almost freezes in place upon glancing at the medium-sized creature eyes out the door, and yeah, I think that's where we left it off.
Oof. That was a hefty and thorough and accurate recap. So go ahead and take a d20, and just for today, have one for a friend. So you can have one yourself, and then if anyone else wants a inspiration, you may give it to them. Your choice.
Okay, let me make a note here that I have. And he says just D20.
Yep.
DM inspiration.
They both expire tonight, though, so.
That's fine.
damn,
Wait,
those
so-
inspirations don't have much shelf life, do they?
So I've only got one to use, either for myself or for someone else.
No, you have one for yourself, and then you have one that you can only use on a friend.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
Mhm.
Help me resist the effects of the sword if I fail.
Wolf, that's
don't
your
know.
inspiration. You give it to whoever you see fit.
Okay.
Or give
Don't
it to
let
me
them
so I
bully
can...
you.
I was gonna say, or you could give it to Dirk so that when Asilica finally goes, or his mind finally leaves him, we can smite him quick.
Hey, you stupid dragon! No, you're not even a dragon. You're less than a dragon. Give me that inspiration. Give it. Give it.
Bring
Give
it
it.
on, Slug.
Give it.
Do I have to always intervene? Yeah.
Dirk, stay out of it.
You hurt your hand. Just ping. Was that really worth it? Look at you.
Ow, my hand. But yes.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
let's get into it.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me move you guys over to the map. So you find yourselves at the entrance. Oh, so two things.
Mhm.
One, for you lovely folks in the audience, we have a map. Hopefully it'll
Yay.
be moving.
Yeah.
Oh, give me one
With
second to
tokens.
adjust. Give me a second to adjust the screen. There we go.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Let me. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted it to look like. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Do you guys wanna show yourselves off for a second?
Well,
Whoops.
because we don't actually have it on in a recording, we should probably describe what we look like.
You can also, I think, zoom in Chavez if you wanna get in close.
It's a little overlapping, but that'll work. All right.
Yeah, you can go ahead and describe yourselves if you want to real quick, and your tokens.
Okay. I guess I'll go first then.
Cool.
Okay. So, Tyrion is this one here. I am a blue and white dragonborn, Viking barbarian dark mage. I stand. Oh God, how tall am I? I'm like 6 foot something. No, 7 feet even. Weighing at about 250 pounds. I've got like silvery, almost like a bluish silver hair, blue eyes. I. God, I've got. Sorry, once I can actually bring up my Hero Forge and show that off a little easier.
Okay, well, you don't have to be a full description. I think we've done it like 4 times in this campaign already as well.
We have, but nothing on camera.
Okay.
Oh right, one of my biggest features. I do have wings and a tail.
Yeah.
My wings are not proper wings. They were damaged in my background to the point where they cannot actually be fully used for flight. But Tyrion has reinforced them to turn them into his own shields, which is actually come in handy quite a few times. I've got like this like bear pelt that I wear across my shoulders, and almost like a kilt cape kind of thing. Like the back end of it's long, and I got the sash down the middle, but like open slits for my legs so I could run freely. Yeah. Well, that's Tyrion. And then I've got my good boy, Balasar. He is his description is actually a little different. He is a primarily white with blue scales. He is a guard drake, which was actually forged from my scales and the scales of a white dragon that attacked my village. And he weighs about 80 pounds. He's only about like 3 years old, give or take. Maybe pushing 4-ish now. He doesn't have the horn that you see in the token. He's got more like a stub nose or flat face, more or less. Not so much pointed. And he usually walks around with 2 saddlebags, and he doesn't. If I could get someone to do it, he does have a helmet that he wears when we're not doing downtime. Yeah, and so that is Tyrion Balsar.
Chavez,
Yes.
I sent you for this description of mine. I sent you a picture for the stream
Oh, okay. That's cool.
through Discord.
Yeah. We will have to. I'll have to figure out how to do that during break.
Oh, it's literally just drag it onto the screen you have Roll20 on.
Yeah.
But yeah, well,
I'll take care of that in just a second. Alright. For whoever is next, I will do that for Dirk.
Why'd you go, Dirk?
Yeah. So what you see is what you get. You got yourself that open-faced helmet, that nice metallic silver or gray, like a lighter gray armor, tower shield that I would use as cover if ever possible, just to plant it. My wondrous flail of holy justice, And that magnificent mustache, I meant to change that to a metallic color because it's supposed to be a magnetic metal, or that's attached to his face. And I got I used Hero Forge's closest thing I could get to some holy raiments that a paladin would have. I am a paladin, or I am a Warforged Paladin of Redemption.
That's awesome. Did you say how tall you were?
I want to say I'm basically neck and neck with Tyrion. Maybe shorter by a few inches. What did he say? He was like, what, 7'1"?
7 foot flat.
7 foot flat? I think I'd be like 6'7", 6'8".
There we go.
Nice.
For everyone who is watching, I got Tyrion and Dirk up on screen.
Fun.
Dirk may look simple, but he's got a lot to give.
Giggity.
All right. And then Blake, would you like to describe Asilica for us?
Standing at 7'4", Asilica is a lanky ginger high elf donned in cat arachnid armor and equipped with his trusty magic cookbook. He's also secretly a mind flayer.
I think we all know what mind flayers look like. They're pretty basic. Although
I'm just imagining a Silica with a Starbucks cup. Sorry, go.
all right.
Oh,
Excellent.
and I do apologize for background noise. There's a train going by my place. I don't know if you guys are hearing in the background.
How dare you? Stream ruined.
Oh, God. Oh, no, what a nightmare.
Okay. Trying to find a door because it's, of course, the one thing I forgot to put on this map. Anyway, we're just gonna go with that. So, a lot of you find yourself in this cave. I've completely derailed myself for describing your characters. And looking for a door. But yeah, so our heroes find themselves aboard the Illithid ship, the Tremakta Beulah. Tyrion and anyone else who might be looking out from the bubble itself would find yourselves, what did we say, roughly 10 days underground at this point, in a cavern that is basically, it's gotten a little bit darker and the earth is gotten a little bit more red. The cavern has gone from the wide open space of Svartalheim and its surrounding areas into this sort of more narrowed chasm, which is currently littered with what I can only describe as just shattered statues. They appear to be various creatures and people. Like, it honestly just looks like someone robbed a sculptor's gallery and just smashed all his wares right here in front of this cavern. And where you guys are at about now, because the subdimensional door of the Tremakta Beulah isn't really standing amidst these pieces. You guys are actually a little further back than this map would probably show, because I decided to start it right here. Whoops. And so you guys would probably be just a little bit off camera by the looks of things. But yeah, what are, just for the sake of it, where are you at, Tyrion and Dirk?
I was at the door when we left off. Like, I just closed the door behind me, trying to shake off the. I think you described it more or less as paralysis effect.
Yes,
So
that is correct.
So I'm sitting there, door in hand, closed, but like the handle in my hand, looking down, kind of like shaking it off, like rubbing my head a little bit, trying to clear out whatever it was that tried to take a hold.
Mm-hmm.
And Balasar would be probably right behind me or around me.
Yeah, and he would be like looking up to you. Like he initially probably would have been. Actually, I can roll for him because I definitely didn't last time. Yeah, he's just sort of generally growling at the darkness through the illithid bubble. That is the Tremoctobula. But he sees you kind of tense up, and he just kind of and kind of looks up at you and starts like kind of like, oh hey, nervously wagging his tail. It kind of does the steppies, and then he sees you kind of shake it off, and he's just looking at you kind of concerned now.
Oh god, my head. It's alright. Give me just a second. Alright. Where is everyone else? Are you guys still back in the ship?
I am currently on my prayer mat, being a good battery.
Alright. Well, then Tyrion will turn around and go back into the ship. Guys, there's something out there. Oh, my head.
Gee, it's like we were told that. Repeatedly.
Asilica, are you currently? Oh no, you ejected. That's right. I believe you all were ejected from the ship last time. So none of you, I believe, are plugged into the Matrix because I think Asilica forced you all out.
Yep.
Oh, well, in that case, would I have? Did that happen after the scuffle or the verbal sparring, I guess you could call it, between Asilica and almost said Dirk?
I think this was after, because that happened, and then Asilica went to talk to Glil, and while that was happening, I moved the ship.
Cool, then Dirk has no idea what's going on. So Dirk is going to stand up and just walk over to Tyrion.
Are you all right?
Yeah, a little bit of a headache. Something out there. I glanced up and saw some eyes, and it stopped me to my core for a second. I'm better.
Could I make a roll to parse, what that could have been?
Yeah. If you would like.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta close the window.
We were told about the basilisk, weren't we?
We were told that we were going that direction.
I mean,
no one told us how far it was.
but yes, you are correct, Michael. But Mucklin says, well, yeah, we're right outside the basilisk caves. You said one of them got a look at you?
Sorry, I had to close the window.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah, don't want the basilisk getting in.
Yeah, if it is the basilisk, then yeah, that's what I would have seen then. I don't know, how big are these things?
Dirk, if you'd like, you can now roll me a what would this be?
Nature?
Yeah, I would argue
Yeah.
nature, maybe?
I would say nature. Yeah.
Give Daddy something worthwhile. 7. Fuck you.
Okay. I say with advantage because you know what it is that you're trying to recall. Like Mucklin told you it's a basilisk, and they're pretty. Oh, you got an 18 then. Okay. I mean, yeah. Everyone who knows what a basilisk is knows that their calling card is to turn their victims into stone by looking them in the eye, and then proceeding to consume the stone.
I'm gonna look at Tyrion. You do not know that or how close you were. You dodged a bolt. You merely just glanced
Once
at
again, Tyrion not thinking before he does something.
Tyrion
look back at
doesn't even
Basilica.
acknowledge it.
I look back at Basilica, just, all right, that happened.
You hear an elder brain chuckle.
You know, that begs the question. If I were to lock eyes, would I start to petrify? I am not made of flesh.
I don't actually know. Huh.
Is that the DM talking, or is that Ampho talking?
You see an elder brain scratch his chin.
Approximately, like, what? Just off the quick glance, was I able to tell, like, how far away it would have been? Like
I
a
mean,
rough
it was
estimate?
out of sight of your dark vision, actually.
So more
So
than
like,
120?
yeah.
Okay.
But it was somehow you were able to make out glowing eyes, rather crisp in the darkness. Just kind of shining back at you in like a kind of pale bluish green. Yeah, from what you gather, it seemed to be about like the size of a medium creature. Probably what you would imagine a basilisk to be the size of. Oh, pardon me.
Okay. Ampho, do you know? Can you tell what what it looks like down here? I'm asking, like, if he knows what the terrain is like, or if it gets.
I'm afraid not. I'm practically blind at this moment,
Great.
since I have no capable bodies occupying my spell gems.
Well, how you want to go forward? No.
Is this the only way to like progress going through here?
Meta?
Like there's no other like we didn't see any other route other than this
No.
one.
Not really. And Mucklin tells you that this is roughly where everyone has believed the purple worm to be coming from.
Gotcha. Yeah, purple worms and basilisks are in cahoots.
What does that get? Well, how you guys want to do this then? Somehow we gotta get through.
Well, this is where it's coming from, so guess our only option is to go do something stupid.
For stupidity!
God damn it, Dirk. Well, if that's how we're gonna do it, Tyrion's gonna.
Salim! You and I are, what is it? You and I shall be the shields!
And I will go over to my prayer mat.
Just tell me when you need me to get in.
Do we want to use the ship?
Do you really want to step out with a basilisk?
Ampho, do we have anything in our archives that can help us against this creature?
Some mirror shades would be a great, never mind.
What did you have in mind, my boy? I always might have something.
I don't know, something to keep it so that we can't make eye contact with this thing directly, or maybe something to deter them away from us. Anything like that.
Do you have a
Make them
basilisk?
not want to look at us.
Do you have a basilisk size fly swatter?
Let me grab some nice sparkly die-hard dice for Ampho.
Woo!
Yay!
Let's see here.
I need to get a pair of those.
I only have like 14 sets. Ampho says to you,
One moment, I think I've found just the thing.
and you see a sort of a big pneumatic tube just sort of rise up from the floor, and you hear like the kind of like vacuum cleaner sound of it whirring, just. And you see basically a pneumatic like those old school message pneumatic tube systems. You put a message in the bottle and then it shoots it down the line, like in Futurama. It's basically a big one of those, and a large sort of Magitech canister sort of just kind of floats in the air of this tube.
Music's a bit too loud.
I can't turn it down any lower on my end.
Gotcha.
I could change it up maybe.
Silica will take the thing out, the item.
All right. You open the tube and you see a very old and battered helmet. It's not made of metal or any kind of like earthly material. It actually is what you as Silica would know as some kind of like plastic or polymer. It has a sort of two giant red symbols on either side of it that kind of remind you almost of like if a circle was trying to look like a bird. And
Okay.
where the eyes would be, there's just like this big plastic visor that is just gray.
Okay.
In comparison to a motorcycle helmet,
It looks like a kind of like an old school motorcycle helmet. Like the mouth doesn't have
there's no guard. Like
it has no
mouth
guard.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's very comparable to a motorcycle helmet.
Okay.
Interesting. He's gonna put it on.
Okay,
just to
you see
test it out.
nothing.
I'm actually blind. Ampho,
Do we have a stick for him to use?
this completely blocks my vision.
Well, I suppose you'll have to use more than your vision then. Sorry, what were you asking for?
To prevent the... I cast Detect Magic.
The item is not magical whatsoever.
I'm using Detect Magic to see if I can see anything through it.
I mean, does detect magic? Oh God, you're gonna make me look it up. It works through certain materials depending on how thick they are.
I think it's like a minimal. I can't do anything more than like a foot thick, and I think it's like metal anything more than like 6 inches.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Okay, let me look up. Yeah, just let me look it up. Or can you click on detect magic? Do you have it?
RP.
Okay. penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead. I'm gonna say you can't see through it.
Can't.
Yeah, you cannot detect magic through this helmet.
You just gotta put it back in the tube. This does nothing.
I mean, it was that or a sheet.
How thick is the sheet? Sorry, I'm asking above game. Tyrion would not care enough.
One of Basilica's eyebrows is just as far up as it could possibly go.
I was about to say, you don't have... Oh, wait, right, you do. Okay.
Ampho, do you have anything that will help, not stopping the gaze, but helping negate its effects? Whatever it did to me, it stopped me for a second. Like dead in my tracks. I don't mean the helmet.
Well, as far as I can tell from our archives, the only thing that undoes a basilisk's petrification would be a greater restoration or some other such magic, perhaps something divine if you are at a temple or in front of a god. Yeah, in any event, it would require a good deal of arcanum.
Tyrion looks to everyone, to the rest of the group. Does anyone have a? You said greater restoration.
Hmm.
If anyone would have something like that, it's Dirk.
Forgive me, I'm checking my databanks.
Processing.
Data
Also,
not
what-
found.
What he's
Not
kind of
what-
getting at too with the
Sorry. Not what I meant to put up.
Gotcha. Yeah. Also, what he's saying basically is this is kind of common knowledge to everyone here. Temples are sort of the de facto hospitals in this day and age. People go to places of prayer for their healing. So what he's saying is basically, if you have a good enough priest, i.e., a good enough doctor, they might be able to help you.
Okay.
To me, sadly, there is no healing spell besides my lay on hands that is in my databanks.
That's a rare one. I'll have to get my hands on that data.
Oh, sure. Let me just upload now.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
Hey, stop jacking in.
All right. What are we doing?
Tyrion's not saying any other way, except for to go out and bludgeon it.
Yeah. And you will recall that Ampho specifically stopped the Tremoctobula because he didn't want to go any further if there was a basilisk, because he was afraid of being petrified.
Ah, he can't really look away, can he?
Yeah.
I don't think he really has much of a choice, seeing that he can see from.
We don't need our ship becoming petrified.
Yeah. Above game, were we able to determine if the ship, if like the bubble sees like a full 360, or is it like cut off at the bottom, like where the door meets the ground, kind of thing?
You see like a 360 lens. So, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, there's obstruction where the ground would be, but
Okay.
you know, yeah, as long as he's using someone to look, he can see. And
Okay.
so that's kind of his problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So from what I'm hearing is we'll need to go out and take care of it.
Guess so.
Ah, a capital idea.
One moment. Oh, well, actually, no. What I was gonna do can wait.
Well, if we have no other way, shall we?
You
we
shall
do
go
this?
first. I'm actually curious if I lock eyes with it, if I'll petrify.
Tyrion just.
I wouldn't go seeking it out, though. If it's
Well, no, of
unavoidable,
course.
it's unavoidable. But don't.
I would also say that I'm sturdier out of all of us. Well, Tyrion puts up a great fight.
But anyway, so I have my shield and my flail in hand, and I'm ready to go. I will be waiting by the door.
Yep. I guess we're ready.
Tyrion's gonna preemptively get his longbow set, and not necessarily knock an arrow, but have one at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna set a crystal arrow.
Ooh, okay.
And I'll follow suit.
Silica will touch his chest and cast mage armor.
Wow.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. We haven't seen daylight in like almost 2 weeks, have we?
Pretty close. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have,
I haven't been able to restore too many arrows. I've got what we came in with.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I'm still doing it. Still getting the crystal one ready.
Also, I remember you told me to remind you of my passive perception. That you want to take that into account or not?
That's actually a really good question. I'm going to put it back on you. Do you want to use your passive perception?
Not for... Well,
It's a yes or no question.
that sounds like... That sounds like if I say yes, it'll come at a cost. I'm
just saying, it's a light switch.
Can I
Press it.
can I argue only hearing and not sight based?
All right. That's a pretty good one. All right, I'll give you your passive for hearing, and that is a what again?
20 win.
20 win. Okay, so I'll give you passive hearing.
Cool.
I will offer my what is it, Rod of Lordly Might, in sword form over to Tyrion for his arrows, or offer it if he has any of the diamond ones left.
Are you saying that you want to trade them?
No. I'm saying I can ignite them, if you remember. Maybe they'll add an extra, bonus effect or something. Remember, it makes them kind of explosive. Like he has it in sword. He has it in blade mode, and it's currently on fire.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to pass it to me.
No. He's offering the flame itself.
Ah, okay.
But I don't know if you can store the arrows when they're ignited.
I'll pass it to you. He takes a sword, jams it into your chest.
Oh god.
Oh my god, he's dead!
Throwback. There was no preemptive sneeze to that. No, I wouldn't be able to ignite them and store them because I'd have to store them in the quiver, which has everything else that's in there that is ignitable.
I just imagine. Okay, no, fair enough. He puts it away and he just pulls out his shield and has it ready.
Ready to go when you are.
I mean, you wanted to go first.
Open the door. Get on the floor.
What is the
Everybody do that. So.
Are we taking anyone else with us, or is it just us?
I'd ask for Salim.
Just Salim. Let's make him go first.
Go look at your reflection or something.
Oh.
Talk to Salim.
Daddy's busy.
Actually, no. Can we get Liv?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Liv and Salim and Kark look up from their game of dice. Be like, oh, are you ready?
Come on, let's get to it.
Right.
Liv, you're with us. As a last line of
Specialist ain't
defense.
gonna kill itself.
As a
Liv
last line of
picks up a
defense.
small pile of gold.
As a last line of defense. If we don't come back, Kark, we're gonna leave you here.
No, you're not gonna leave him in charge. You're just gonna leave him. All right.
What? You're going to make me stay here and watch the creepy brain and the gnome?
All right, fine.
Would you?
I'll pick between the two of you. Looking to Kark and Salim.
Rochambeau for it.
Well, once you look the basilisk in the eye, then you'll be just as stoned as Theo.
And not in a good way.
And not in a good way. There's a good way?
He
You,
doesn't
uh,
know. He can't get high.
You see Kark look over to Salim, and Salim looks back, and Kark just kind of slaps him on the back. He's like, "Good luck being a statue, lizard man." Salim just kind of proudly walks forward and kind of swishes his tail. "I would make a beautiful statue."
Oh my god. Stilika just goes outside.
Yeah, Dirk is gonna quickly follow behind and probably just kind of not cut him off, but jump in front with his shield up.
Tyrion gives Liv a look like, I'm sorry, turns and walks out the door.
Liv just kind of chuckles, but she shakes her head.
No, don't do this, Liv. That's a bad Liv. Those are bad thoughts. Get out the door.
All right. So you have. Oh god. Oh god. Moving things. I'm on the wrong layer. I need to grab two cons. All right. So we will add Salim Gariel, the Gariel lizard folkman, and Liv, the Viking ranger. Also, apologize. Those are not. These are placeholder tokens. Anyone watching, they're not what they look like at all. All right. So-
I guess then marching order.
Yep. How would you like to proceed? The tokens are yours.
When we step out the door, how wide is it? Is it about 10 feet wide, 5 feet wide? What's the width of it?
It's 10 and 15 seems to be the average here. So I mean, it's getting narrower in places and wider in places. But yeah.
All right.
Also,
Okay.
I'm a generous DM, so if the tile is mostly cavern, you can stand here where Dirk is. That's fine.
Okay. Well, Dirk wanted to go first, so he'd be up front. I'd recommend Liv towards the back because she's got range. I'd probably be sitting back to middle because I've got my bow out and I've got decent range on it. But I'd be standing off to the side, not directly behind whoever's up in front because I don't want to shoot into someone.
Asilica will be directly behind Dirk with his hand on his back looking at the ground.
I'm glad you went there. I was going to ask you to describe it to me and thought better of it. Okay, cool.
I
So-
forget, have we just looking at Salim? Can we figure if he's more of like a melee or a ranged kind of fighter?
He has his father's enormous
Ego.
Damascus steel scimitar. So
Okay.
he has this enormous scimitar that he wears on his back that looks like it's made out of metallic wood, like it has wood grain in it.
Okay, so he just by looking at it, he looks more like a fighter. Then.
Yeah,
Or
and he
okay.
that's what he boasts to be most of the time when people bother listening to him.
Okay.
Well, if his swordplay could match his pride, I think we're in good hands.
We're gonna die.
Dirk is just shit talking today.
Just remember, Metal Man, my pride comes before they fall.
So I'm gonna actually move my tokens
Watch your step.
behind back. Actually,
And you know what? Yeah.
Brent, you want to move Dirk up one more?
Yeah, I can do. Bingo bango.
Pride aside, if you value your life or the people that care about you, keep your gaze down. Only look up if you have to.
Tyrion will avert his eyes downward at not a full 45, but just enough to where if anything were to come into view, the feet would be the first thing to see.
I'm so glad that you guys put the two people with without dark vision in the front.
I got 120, so if we see if anything comes into that 120, I could give them a heads up before they'd see it.
Dirk will immediately bring out the Lord of the Lord of Rodley Might, the Rod of Lordly Might, and activate the sword. So now it's on fire. So hopefully that can be used as a torch.
Yep. The sword bursts into flames, and you swear that it lets out a small angelic choir as it does so. Just a little.
Discord cut that out.
Yeah, Discord did like whatever you
No
just did.
Jesus for you. Okay, cool.
Oh, my
So
faith.
that's happening. So how much? So how much distance do I get to see, or how much vision does it give me?
Not enough.
Yeah, it only gives you like the.
Probably 30, right?
It's about the light distance of a torch. So yeah, whatever it'll probably cast like bright light for 30 and dim light for another 30. But I don't have my DMG in front of me because I have 4 other books. Yeah, if you just look up Rod of Lordly Might, it'll tell
Probably
you.
bright light and 20-foot radius and dim light for another 20.
Okay, so it's 2020.
Cool.
Yeah. So
well,
you basically
that's 20
have a
more than I had. Yeah, that's 20 more than I had.
40 more than you had because it's still dim light.
Right, 40 then.
I need to reveal area because I have so many more things to juggle nowadays. All right, so you guys make your way forward. Let's say so it's relatively uneventful in this cave. It's very dark and narrow, and we'll say that you get to just about here. Actually, I'll
God, your hand guides my feet.
have faith, my son. Yeah,
Yes.
so I see you guys kind of pack into about there before you realize that the cave is now starting to open up. And let me find. I need to reveal more area.
Am I getting anything with my dark vision? Like, am I seeing any like shapes or movement?
You can actually see from where you're at. You can see because you're still in the cave. So you, Tyrion. Oh my God! Reveal, you bastard.
Ugh, I turned off dark mode and I hated every second of it.
You can probably see about that much.
Okay.
You have
I'm learning new tools too, so this is an experience for me.
Well, that's fair. Okay. Dirk, keep moving forward.
went through a wall.
He no clipped. Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, you just see me Gmod spazzing.
Okay. So as you get to about this far, guys don't have to roll anything.
Does it look like the cave is splitting?
Yeah, the cave is opening up and growing wider and branching out. So now you can see a little more. Tyrion. Actually, no, that's still about accurate because you're in this corner.
Well, I'm trying to push everyone more into the center so I can actually see. Cause...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can move through each other's. We can move through ally squares, can't we?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna push everyone to try and be like.
Okay, well, hold on. Before you do, as you guys get to about here, with your 21 in perception, Asilica, you start to hear the sound of breathing, light breathing. And as you come around the corner here, because I'm accounting for geometry, so you're not just casting light everywhere around corners and shit. But as you come around, you see the form of this creature up here. And it is currently sound asleep, curled up into this cavern. And you stop just as you start to see the light, your fire sort of cast light onto this creature's head, this sort of reptilian bear form kind of curled up into a ball.
Dirk, hang on. Don't move any further. We don't want to wake it up.
Dirk stops mid-step, just like a statue.
Okay, as you say that, I'm assuming you're trying to whisper that,
Yeah.
Tyrion? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't whisper, otherwise my microphone won't actually pick it up.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a stealth.
The mind channel is open all the time.
Oh, right. You were correct.
I'll say it through the mind channel.
So he stops, foot still up, statuesque, just doesn't move.
Mm.
From where we're at, do we see anything down this way? On the other
You
side?
would be the only one who could, and you would have to move further into the cave.
Okay.
From where you're at, like that's pretty much where it cuts off.
If I just swap places or step around Salim, would I be able to?
Yeah, you can step around him.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you roll that? Oh, never mind. Yeah. So. Yeah, you sort of walk around your party here. Thing still seems to be just sawing logs away. And as you come out this way. Oh my god, what? I hate this reveal tool, guys. I hate being a DM. You see this cavern with your 120 feet. Yeah, you easily see that this much.
Okay. Do we hear any sounds coming from that way, or is it primarily this thing?
You can't really, in the dead silence of everything, you can't really hear anything over the snoring of this creature.
So the sound of that is like reverberating off the walls and stuff?
Yeah, a little bit.
Blocking everything? Okay.
Also, as you hear it, as it's like snoring, like it's not like a traditional like kind of like like a snore. Like it almost sounds like the humming of an engine. It's like
Lovely.
yeah.
All right, in the channel, just there's one to the left. Can't see anything on the right. Did we get? Were we told roughly how many there would have been?
They
Or
just
any-
live here apparently. That's why this place is called the Basilisk Maze.
Lovely. Then I guess as stealthily as Tyrion can, he's gonna try and move towards the right.
Okay. Go ahead and I'm just gonna need a group stealth check. I know it seems a little late, just trust me on this one.
16 for Tyrion.
Thing will like garbage to find you guys
17.
at first.
That one.
That's a 9 for Balasar.
Okay, and let me just roll 2 more. Oof, okay, you guys are really fucking lucky. They both rolled high.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
It's a 16 and an 18. Um, so yeah, you guys like begin to kind of, everyone moves this away. You can move further, a little further towards that cave to make room here, Chavi. Or actually, I can move you, can't I?
I'm gonna move to just to make sure that I'm out of everyone's way. Me and Balasar to there.
Yeah.
Get some
So you
space.
guys all kind of progress forward, and to try and sneak past this thing. And like Balasar for a second, he just kind of stays back here, like frozen, just staring at this thing. And then he sees that the rest of you have left, and he just kind of runs back. Dirk, you almost trip in the darkness, like over some rocks, because you're just seeing by torchlight. But Liv sort of catches you and kind of puts you back on balance, and you all proceed forward.
Thank you.
Did you want Salim to take point there, or are you gonna stay in the lead there, Chavez?
Well, what wasn't Dirk wanting to take lead?
Yeah, you just kind of moved way forward, so.
I was moving there so I could get out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So as you guys move to about here, all of you with dark vision would see that this cave opens up significantly more. So it seems to split kind of upwards and also downwards.
Oh wait,
And then there's also a third path over here.
just in our channel. All right, we're coming to more split offs. The right looks bigger.
How are we going to deal with these creatures?
I don't know. We don't know how many there are down here.
Would it not be wise for us to go take care of the one back there while it's sleeping?
We can, but if we make too much noise, we might call in any others.
Well, if we progress too far without at least trying, we might block our exit out.
We can go back and take care of it then.
Perhaps we can use its sleeping to our advantage. Block its eyesight before it wakes up.
Wouldn't something down here in the darkness not need its eyesight? Who's to say if we make too much noise that... fuck, my brain. Thanks, brain, you failed me.
I have a spell that can help us, but it'll also make it easier, or not. It'll also take away our vision as well.
If you think it wise, then I'm with you.
When we're in the dark, our vision's already gone.
But theirs isn't.
Also, that's not true for you, Tyrion.
I mean, without
It's
dark
also
vision.
not true for Silica.
Yeah.
I can cast a type of darkness that they cannot see through.
If you want to give it a shot, I'm all for it.
It'll have to be when it's needed, not... We can find a way to take them out without it. I would prefer that. I've limited uses.
He says, clutching his sword.
So. Alright, then I guess we'll turn around and head back to the basilisk that we just saw.
By your leave.
Okay, we'll head here. Sorry,
Okay.
I gotta zoom in on my interactive screen. There we go. Dirk, go look at.
Salim, even though like he's in your guys' head, like sort of like mentally whispers out, "So what's the plan?"
You don't gotta do that. Just talk normally in your head.
What are you talking? Oh, okay. What are we doing?
We're trying to kill
anyone-
it before it wakes
Does
up.
anyone have anything we can use to cover its eyes?
We'll just let that stealth check carry.
Sorry, I'm looking through my backpack, seeing if I got anything on me. I don't have anything. I mean, I could use my, Luke, if you'll allow it, I've got my, oh crap, where'd it go? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I don't have anything. I can stab its eyes out. Actually, how many eyes does it have? Can we tell that? It's just the two.
It seems to be kind of curled up on the floor right now. No one's gonna be able to get a good look at it without getting right up on it.
Can I make a history check?
I would say with the one that Dirk rolled previously, most stories and accounts of these things describe them as being two-eyed.
Okay.
2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 mouth. It's just a big 8-legged lizard.
I'm getting Titanite lizard vibes from Dark Souls 3.
Also, I like to imagine that all of you are like not looking at it, like intentionally kind of like avoiding it, but you're like, you know, like we're here, you know.
Yeah. So you said it is curled up, so we can't see its face?
Yeah, it looks like you know, like how a dog curl up when it sleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Sorry, everything in his bag.
All right, well, Dirk is leading the charge whenever you guys are ready.
Ooh, would it be possible for me to use my bedroll to cover its eyes?
Absolutely. That's definitely possible.
Okay.
Also really clever.
I also have clothes that I'm not using that I can rip up.
Yeah, I'd say a bedroll like is basically a big blanket if you unfasten it and everything. So
Yeah, I'm saying the bedroll because Tyrion doesn't use a bedroll. He just rarely ever sleeps in an actual bed.
yeah,
So it's not gonna.
and the cold never bothered you anyway.
Yeah. And so I
It's
have
like the cold.
I do have a bedroll and 50 feet of rope. So if we do it quickly, we can throw the bedroll over its eyes and then lash the rope around its head as quickly as best as we can. Kind of like do a like a muzzle face guard kind of thing.
Okay, so you're trying to Steve Irwin the crocodile.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if that fails, Dirk, if you feel brave enough to test your theory, if it works out, go for its eyes.
Dirk just has a sword at the ready and his shield up on it.
All right. Above game, Tyrion would probably be able to hold the bedroll down if someone else wants to use the rope to latch it.
Okay.
Tyrion doesn't know the strength of these things, so he's just going off of his own idea of strength.
Okay. So we'll get one person on on the blanket and one person on the rope. Who wants to help Tyrion?
Salim, prove your mettle. Help him out.
You see Salim's mouth just kind of open a little in the darkness, and then he just like kind of just gulps and then does a little bow.
It feels good to boss him around.
Oh, then.
So happy I made a heel.
Alright, so I guess Tyrion will go up. Well, pulling the bedroll out and, like, as quietly as possible, getting it to as wide as he possibly can. And then I guess jump on. Slim, you ready?
He pulls out the rope and he just gives like a kind of resolute nod with his and he sort of puts his scimitar on his back and yeah, like two very small children trying to catch a very big dog, you walk towards this thing with a blanket and a rope.
All right. Just in my head to Slim. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, go! I jump on his head.
All right, I'm gonna say go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Athletics. 23.
Nice.
23. Yep. Yeah, just like the perfect, like, you know when a mom makes a bed and the sheet just falls down perfectly, mm-hmm. You just and like just completely cover this thing's face. And
Sleep tight.
Yep. He's gonna roll for you. Oh, that's cocked. Oof.
I don't want to hear that, Luke.
That is a nat 2 for Salim, so that is unfortunately a 7 for him.
Oh God! God damn it, sleep.
So he goes and tries to get this thing, get it around its mouth, but this thing isn't quite as doesn't have as much of a snoot as you thought it would at first. It's actually almost got like a big old bulldog kind of a head, so it's flatter than maybe this picture makes you think. I'm just realizing the token. But he tries to get it up under its jaw and stuff like that, and the thing just kind of whips up, but the blanket does hold fast onto his head. So you see this thing whip its face up, and it is covered. with this and I'm gonna go ahead and say now we will roll for initiative.
Woot.
Tyrion got a 4.
4.
10. Not 17.
17. All right.
Just for clarity, am I like grappled to this thing's face, or did I just kind of throw the blanket onto it?
My impression was that you were holding on to the blanket until Salim got it tied up, right? And
Okay.
so
That was the intent.
yeah. So yeah, you're basically holding this thing on the snoot. Ooh.
I'm bull riding I'm bull riding a basilisk face.
All right. Well, you guys are seizing the initiative, so you're all going before the basilisk, thankfully.
Woot.
And Liv, getting a nat 20 on initiative, is going to go first.
There you go.
And of course, you still have your torch out, correct, Dirk?
Yep, it's still blazing.
Perfect. That's very good because she also does not have dark vision and she's a ranger.
Oh.
So unfortunately, she still kind of whiffs in the darkness. Tyrion, you hear the unmistakable sound of an arrow flying somewhere in the proximity of your head.
Hang on 1 second. Is that fitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, a rave party now? Damn.
I feel like we're playing a match of Payday.
Alright, so I hear the arrow.
Yep. It just flies off and clatters against a cave wall somewhere that is really fucking close to your head. And unfortunately,
That was my ear! Shoot better!
You have ear
sorry, that
holes.
was above game. That was above game.
I know. All right, and she's gonna line up for another shot. And that's a nat 20.
Oh, thank God.
So that's gonna be. I need more dice.
God.
God damn it.
Can we tell if she's using regular arrows or if she's using the crystal ones I gave?
Did you give her crystal arrows?
A while ago, but like before we even got into the cave, she should have 7 arrows.
Okay, then I'm gonna say that no, she didn't think to use those.
Okay.
That's not a lot of damage though. So yeah, unfortunately she's going to do looks like 5 damage, but she manages to pin this thing right in the forehead where you're holding the flaps together, and she effectively pins the
blanket to its head.
The bedroll to the head. Correct.
Sweet. So I'm still holding on, but if I let go, that's gonna be secured on there, giving me use of my hands.
It's thoroughly
Makes sense.
tacked. It would have to pull the arrow out. So yeah.
Sweet.
And you hear just kind of a muffled screech, just a kind of.
You see, what the fuck?
But that is Liv's turn. Sorry, I forgot. So that brings us to you, Dirk. I believe. Yes.
Well, would you look at that? It's time.
Is it hammer time?
You kill it with fire.
Mayor. So let me see. Do I have it? Do I not have it here for sword mode?
Oh, do you not
What
have
the
the
hell?
attack?
No, it's not here. Uh-oh.
Mike, you don't still have the lordly might up, do you?
I can't.
If you don't, Brent, you should just look up the Sword of Lordly Might, if possible.
Yes.
But because I believe it's just a scimitar attack with fire.
Flame tongue. Fiery blade sprouts from the end opposite to the rod's flanged head.
It just doesn't give me any stats. It just tells me that
It turns into a flame tongue, right?
yes.
So what is the flame tongue?
Deals. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits.
But it's just a scimitar?
That's what you want to class it as, sure.
Okay, let's
So-
do it for that then, for the sake of 3d6.
So 3d6 plus.
Oh, sorry. So sorry, you need the roll to hit, don't you? So the scimitar. So yeah, scimitar is a finesse weapon. So it is it's a dexterity based weapon. I do believe you have proficiency with them.
I believe that's a +1.
Yep. So a d20 plus your.
All right. Fuck off.
Mhm.
I missed. I end my turn.
So that's a 4 plus 1 plus what's your strength?
3.
Proficiency bonus at our level is 2.
I thought that was the case. What's your strength?
It's a +3.
Plus 3? Okay, so yeah. A
9?
9 does not hit it. Okay.
Yeah, I have to end my turn. There's nothing I can do.
Alright. And that brings us to. I believe that is you, Asilica.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it. Firebolt. That's a 10.
So 10 unfortunately does not hit it.
Why are we all missing?
It sort of like caught you off guard. So like it's so like this big old lizard creature, this like bear-sized 8-legged lizard was sleeping all peacefully in this quiet cave, and you were trying to sneak up on it, and like as soon as you throw the bedroll on it, it just starts flailing around wildly. So you guys are like, I'll throw everything at it. But does that bring us to the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Then I believe after that it is Dirk. Salim got a 2.
Dirk already took his turn.
Excuse me, not Dirk. God, Tyrion.
Okay.
I have so many things to. Sorry, I was looking at Dirk's name.
You're good. So I need to... Alright, so I'm pulling out... Pulling out my axe. And I'm going to reckless attack with that.
Do it.
So that reckless attack gives me advantage, one-handed. 23.
Do you have to be raging to reckless attack, or is that
No.
just something you can do? Okay, cool.
Reckless is something I can do. It just stacks on top of raging. Or, yeah,
Gotcha.
stacks on top.
Okay.
I just need to
Then you-
declare reckless at the beginning of my attacks. for it to actually work.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
So it's a D6. So that's 6 piercing. Or 6 slashing, I mean.
Yep. You do a bit of slash into it. It's bleeding out its face, and you kind of cut open the sleeping bag a little bit, but it's still holding tight.
All right. Offhand hand axe.
Yep. Do it.
22
22. So yeah, that'll still hit.
for another 8 slashing.
Oof.
So a total of what's that? 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, this thing's still up.
And I'm gonna take a. No, I don't. I'm gonna stay right in its face. Or up close and personal.
Okay.
And then Balasar, I'm actually gonna have him stay back and try and block in between Asilica and Liv, and he's gonna take the oh crap, what the hell is it called? The dodge action.
Dodge action. All right. So he is ready to leap up out of the way if he needs to.
Yep. And that will be our turn.
Okay. Salim musters up all his courage and he pulls out his father's scimitar, and you hear just like this weird crocodilian sort of, because crocodiles don't really scream, so it's like a weird hissing, roaring sound. And he goes for the attack. Oh yeah, Salim. And we'll do... Where's my D6? There we go. Okay. He's gonna do a hefty 9 points of damage with his scimitar.
Good job.
Yeah, I think because he just has the one weapon, he doesn't have an offhand. So yeah, I think that'll be it for him. And that brings us to the basilisk, who is looking a little bloodied up. Huh. Well, don't that just beat all?
Is he rolling just as shit as us?
Well, I didn't notice this before. The basilisks don't actually have a claw attack. Even though they have 8 arms.
Go for its legs.
So he can't really do anything except try and barrel past you guys, and he can't just move through you.
Oops.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna impose a Dirk, do you want even or odd?
Hey, oh boy, give me the evens.
Hey, evens it is. Make me an athletics or acrobatics check of your choice.
I will do just that once I get the sheet loaded back up. It closed on me.
Could I convince you
All
to
right.
give him advantage because we're all literally right on his back?
It's not gonna help.
Well, it's okay because the basilisk has disadvantage anyway. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately he beats you out by 1.
Fuck.
So he's gonna go ahead and kind of bowl forward, and he's just gonna kind of get knocked over by him. I know I'm yeah. You don't take any damage or anything like that. He just kind of shoves you out of the way. He goes to run towards Balasar. Balasar, doing as a good boy dude, jumps out of the way.
Is the bag
like he
still
was
on
told.
this basilisk face?
Oh yeah, he can't see shit.
Okay,
So
so
he's
he's
just
just
kind of-
blindly running.
He's just barreling forward. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got knocked on my ass. I was gonna be like, opportunity attack. No.
You don't get knocked to the ground. You just kind of get knocked back.
Yeah. Scrape
he's-
against the wall. A few sparks.
He just kind of runs this way. He gets about here-ish. So literally 3 of you can make opportunity attacks as he's trying to leave your space and kind of bolt towards like Liv's direction.
All right. Second verse, same as the first.
Well, who all of us get the opportunity to attack?
So Tyrion, Dirk, and Salim all get opportunity attacks on this basilisk.
+2, that's a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and then what's you said 3d6 for a scimitar?
So 1d6 slashing, 2d6 fire. Yes.
Should I roll that separately then?
Yeah, roll 3 of them. I'll just say the first one's the slashing. Make life easy.
So that's a total of 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay.
Yep. So Dirk getting knocked back uses the momentum, swings back around with an upward diagonal strike, and gets him right in the back leg.
Yeah, Salim unfortunately whiffs as this thing kind of bowls through. Tyrion.
Would reckless attack still be carrying over for this?
Does it say it lasts for the turn, or does it last for your next effects? Or your next attack, excuse me.
Go aside all concern for defense to attack with first attack on your turn. You can decide to attack recklessly dealing to good strength. Okay, so only when you attack. Sorry, when you make a first attack on your turn. So never mind.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and just slash.
Doing so gives advantage on. Oh wait, no, melee attack rolls doing strength during this turn.
Oh, okay, then yeah, it's still this turn. It's about to end, but it's this turn still.
So I will swing. Not 20. 12 damage, 12 slashing.
Jesus, this thing is not looking good. Okay. I'll roll something here from me. Don't worry about this. Yeah, it's gonna go 3 o'clock. So he just kind of just screeches out and roars, and he is gonna continue to go this way, and he's going to leave, or attempt to leave, Balasar and Asilica's combat range as well.
No, you don't. I can use magic as it's an opportunity attack, right?
I think it has to be a melee attack.
But what if a spell is a melee attack?
I'm gonna need to look up the ruling on this one, but as far as I know, it does still need to be just a normal melee attack.
This says make a melee spell attack against a target.
Yeah, and that's why. I don't think you can cast a spell as an attack of opportunity. I could be wrong here, but that's how I'm gonna rule it for right now.
Okay.
But I will definitely look into that.
Okay.
That's an 11 for Balasar's Bite.
11 for Balasar's Bite, unfortunately misses.
Well, this is the only weapon I have.
It is.
And you use it damn well.
Jesus.
Five piercing.
Yep. You actually kind of cut into this thing kind of viciously, like you want to like really hurt this thing, so you go to what's the word I'm looking for? You go to like hamstring like one of his legs, so he can't like walk as fast. It really hurts him, but he's still trying to crawl forward, and he's now going to leave Liv's combat space. Liv's going to pull out a hand axe and do her business.
For a second there, I thought you said the basilisk is pulling out a hand axe. I'm like, oh no. He's like, I'm sick of your shit. Rips the shit off, turns around, eight hand axes.
Liv unfortunately tosses her hand axe into the darkness as she tries to attack this thing, and it's just barely crawling away, bleeding on the ground, in noir colors for those of you who have dark vision. And I guess, yeah, that brings us back to the top of the turn order, which means Liv is...
See, she can redeem herself.
Yeah, she's gonna just pull out another hand axe. Because she's too close to shoot this thing. Hey, that'll hit.
Yay.
4. Yep. Oh shit. Okay. Max damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So she pulls out another hand axe and just like run, not wanting to throw it this time. She just runs. Oop.
The world
She
shifts
runs and
beneath
the
her
whole map
feet.
moves under her feet.
Liv is too powerful.
So your
You didn't
sister's
see
a
the man
reality
behind the
bender.
Oh god, Liv is the BBEG.
Why is?
Don't kill her!
Oh, that's why I need to put it back on tokens.
She's my sister, I'll do it.
She's my sister. No, mama, it's my dog. I'll do it.
Liv just
But
look
she
at the
just
pretty
buries
flowers.
her. But she just buries her hand axe into the neck of this thing, and it collapses to the ground. Bag still on head. You hear a muffled.
Just preemptively, without really thinking, Tyrion just throws his hands up. Go!
Nice. And it's
Tyrion,
here
get the
where
bag.
where I would like to take a break because I desperately need to pee.
Okay.
In
Same.
the same boat, brother.
Yep. We shall return after these messages.
Let's put
Yes.
that one back on. Alright, well, I'll stick around. I'll talk to the chat if anyone's still there. Ugh. Says if a creature, all players. Okay, good. Good to know. It's me. Yes, Zenith, it is you. Alright, chat, how you doing? Gears is playing. Oh, okay. So,
I return.
oh, hey. I was just looking
Hi.
up topics to talk about during breaks.
Well, on the topic of D&D, I've got one.
Yeah? Okay.
What is one class that you've been actually like really looking at and wanting to play?
Oh my god, finally. Okay.
What?
Honestly,
What?
a ranger. They get
Yeah?
a lot of shit. Well, they get shit on quite a bit, but I've actually wanted to give it a shot.
Dude, Rangers are fucking broken, dude.
Just give a fighter a bow. No, I'm kidding.
Rangers are the thinking man's class. Like you wouldn't think so, but like you really have to understand that class in order to max the damage. And it's not like a min-max kind of thing. It's just they require knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because yeah, to me, Ranger is kind of like a ranged fighter. It's just about knowing your abilities.
Fair. Something about, like, in real life, I much prefer range over melee, so I figured it'd be like one that I might actually, what's the term, synergize with more.
Mm-hmm.
This is like talking what you would play if Tyrion died or something.
No, what class has been kind of calling out to you?
Barbarian.
It's a fun one.
That's what I should have played first. Instead of a wizard.
Wizard.
It is
I would
definitely a fun
really-
one. That's for sure. So, go for it, Luke.
I would really like to play the I would really like to get into the artificer, but like every time I'm about to like make an artificer character, I'm like I don't know. It's just something about that class. It seems like homework.
Fair.
Honestly, though, I'd like to start playing Fuzz a little bit more. Monk is just fun.
We're getting back to it. I promise.
Okay.
We didn't just send them off into the world.
What about you, Brent? Anything kind of calling to you?
Well, I guess getting back to my fighter roots, I guess would be good. So that's what I'm going to be doing soon. But something off of that. I have a druid character that I would really like to play at some point.
Druid's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting. All of these different classes in developing my world. You know, all of my gods are like different classes, obviously, and so like creating their backstories. I feel like feels like I've played all of these characters a little bit, or all of these classes. Not like officially, but like in telling their story. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Well, I mean, supposedly one-man D&D is a thing you can do. I'm not entirely sure how that works, and I guess the only person you have to cheat is yourself, so...
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but at that point, you're more or less just writing a book.
Yeah.
And he did.
And he did.
No, I meant you.
Yeah. And he did.
Oh, okay. I would love to find out that Mike is just a secret writer for fucking Wizards of the Coast. It's like, oh yeah, I've been using a pseudonym the whole time.
Yep. They're on to me.
Geared, you missed it. We poked a basilisk in the butt. In a way. Kind of, but not really. Geared asked, how goes the things?
I used my crazy mind sword that makes me hate Tyrion.
Yes, it does +3 Tyrion damage.
Okay.
Does it? Does it? Wait, if I hit Tyrion with it, do I get extra damage for hitting
It's
Tyrion?
like,
Oh god.
it's like, what was it? What was your bow? The Oathseeker bow or whatever the fuck?
Oathbow?
Yeah, it's like that, but in squid sword form. He chooses you as his enemy.
Yeah, okay, so one of the downfalls to using the Oathbow is that I have to cast, or I have to speak the command words, and it makes that specific target, my mortal enemy for like the next 7 days, and I get disadvantage on every other weapon but the Oathbow against my target. I also get disadvantage at hitting any other target.
Damn.
Yeah. I fell asleep. I'm sorry, I forgot. So apparently Geared fell asleep during the first half of this. How could you?
Good job.
Gee, thanks, bud. I thought we were friends.
Man, I thought we meant more than that.
Nah.
I always knew you were just using for my wow, why do people hang out with me?
It's a question I ask all too frequently. Nah, man, it means I am comfy with you, my dudes. Yeah, no, fair.
Aw.
I'm so glad for you, Geared, that you're comfortable enough with passing out during the first half of our session. You know, it means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So how's everyone doing? You guys go and stretch your waters?
Drink
Eat
your legs.
I drank my legs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Some water. Well, Luke, it's on you.
Can I just say that like every time we do this, like I look down and I get the Twitch message from you that just says Wolfsbane 1025. Wait, what? We went live? And I think it's an actual text or something like that. Like you were asking me midstream, wait, are we live? And it breaks my brain every time I see it for the first time. Like, Chavez, you're running the stream.
Wait, I am? Shit, hang on. So, give me a second. Hang on.
Where are my pants? Yeah. But as you I guess I should. So are we back? Are we ready?
I'm good to go.
Okay. Well then. Yeah. As you guys excuse me. I had pizza stuck in my throat, sorry.
I have
Ew.
spicy popcorn chicken from Jack in the Box, and now I'm sweating.
Ah, gotcha. But yeah, as you guys fell this gruesome beast, it sort of falls back onto the ground, the cold stone of this cavern, and sort of almost curls back into the same fetal position it was just in, but with a slightly torn sleeping bag over its head. What would you all like?
First, after it goes down, do we hear any other noises coming from the cave?
Perception.
May I as well?
Perception.
Of course. Basilica, y'all just take your 21.
14.
21.
No.
As you all grow silent, you're all kind of like you kind of like put your heads up and sort of listen, kind of like rabbits in the darkness. But Basilica, as you sort of focus on the ground and just reach your illusory elf ears forward, all seems to be quiet. Doesn't seem to be doesn't seem like the combat noises or anything like that have alerted anything in this cavern.
I want to do something. I want to take a look at this basilisk to guess its age.
I'm taking that
Okay.
the bag off its face.
No, we killed a baby.
That's
Okay.
what I'm afraid of.
Okay.
Would that be nature?
Yeah, you can roll a nature check on it, and as you
Kiss my ass, roll 20.
Uh-huh.
It's an 8-legged lizard. I'm gonna go over here and be useless.
it just looks like a big old basilisk. You just kind of hold your sword of lordly might over it, and it sort of drips fire over this beast, and you're just kind of like, it's a big lizard.
Yeah, I
Um,
look over to Tyrion, or actually I'll just look back at everyone. I was trying to tell if this thing might have been a child, or God damn it, might have been what would you even call this?
Infant,
I guess adolescent.
calf.
I was checking.
whatever.
I was checking to see if it was in its adolescence, and I remembered. I don't know basilisks all that well.
Tyrion, as you come over here to take a look at to get your bag back, you see something that you didn't quite notice before. As you sort of wrench the arrow out of this thing's head, you sort of hold the hand axe out of its neck. You see something on the back of the skull that catches your eye. It kind of fills you with like an immediate feeling of dread, like something like a scar. And as you are unwrapping this thing's head, you have no idea how you didn't notice this before. Probably something to do with you just throwing the bag over its head wildly.
Mhm.
This thing's mouth doesn't look anything like you were expecting. Where you see the basilisk eyes and the scales and everything like that, you've always heard stories of these things, having, big old gruesome lizard teeth like an alligator. And you don't see a muzzle there. In fact, you don't really see a mouth there either. And instead, you see curled up like the trunks of an elephant, 4 tentacles.
Oh, no.
God. In our head, Basilica, we have a problem.
Great. What is it this time? Trudge over there.
Mind flayers.
Also, can I be the first one to say that I'm glad you didn't say that this thing had human teeth?
I'm so glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
I was gonna say, Dirk just goes, nope. I'm
just gonna
back to the ship.
I'm just gonna no clip through the walls directly to the ship.
I don't know, man.
I guess it was just how I described it.
Yep,
Alright,
dude.
I'll take a look at it. First off, make sure its eyes are closed.
Actually, before he does... actually, no. Yeah, never mind. I'll do that afterwards. Never mind.
Okay, so there's only one way to check if its eyes are closed.
I'm not taking the bag fully off. I'm just lifting it up enough to where it covers the top of the head.
No, that's fine, but I'm just saying there, Michael, there's only one way to check if eyes are closed.
You feel around for it and make sure they're
I'm
closed.
just gonna blindly feel this thing's face.
I'm gonna molest its face so I can make sure that the eyelids are closed.
Okay. Basilica, when you go to reach towards this thing's eyes to make sure they're closed, you naturally don't touch the eye at first. You touch the face, and where you're expecting a sort of hard, scaly exterior, you actually feel it's still kind of soft, bumpy scales, but they're kind of weird feeling. It almost feels like a I don't know how else to say this, like a weird, like kind of Asian Jello candy.
Ew.
And it feels slimy to the touch instead of scaly. A very familiar slime.
Yes. Oh, great. They're converting basilisks now.
First was now basilisk. What next?
You just hear Dirk go,
Everything.
so unnatural.
Mhm.
Tyrion looks
and
up at
as-
Dirk and like, really?
You saw a lizard with a lizard of any kind with tentacles coming out the back of their head. Immediately looks at Salim.
Tyrion's giving Dirk the look of like, unnatural. You're a robot. You're the furthest thing from natural.
Screams in Jesus and runs away.
I'm adopted? Most curious enough is that you finally go to look down at this thing. Its eyes are wide open, actually, and as you freak out for a second as you look at them, but Tyrion being the only one who got to kind of look at this thing, you'll notice that they were not glowing like before.
Oh god. Are we able to look like directly at its eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's there's no paralyzing effect with it then if we're looking directly at its eyes. Damn it. This isn't the one I saw. There's at least one more down here. And if I were to take a guess, it might be bigger.
Well, we better stay vigilant then. Assume the position.
Yes, assume the position, Dirk.
There isn't a chance in heaven or hell that I'm doing that.
Alright, well then Tyrion will take lead then.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying half attention. No, Dirk will shield up and ready to face the day, using the sword to light his way.
Actually, Luke, question.
Sir?
Balasar, would he be able to get the scent of this thing and kind of get an idea on where, if he smells others from down the hallways, or the corridors, or the cave pathways?
Interesting.
Put that keen sniffer to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna say go ahead and roll Balasar's perception check. He has advantage on smell checks, right?
He does not have keen sense. That's not something that.
Okay.
You said perception.
Yep. I always forget he's not entirely a dog.
14.
Okay. Yep. You kind of lead him up to it, and you kind of like give him the signal to kind of track the scent on it. You've been hunting with Balasar before. So you tell him to get the scent of it, and you just sort of, and he just sort of snorts like he really doesn't like the smell of this thing. But you see it do the kind of thing where he kind of like trains his head on the ground and sort of, and it seems like he's sort of locked onto the scent. It would appear.
Okay, cool. All right, and then if he's got the scent, then I guess me and him will get up front-ish. Does it seem like he's? Does it seem like his nose is pointing him towards certain caves as we pass by him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So as you guys sort of walk over, so I'll say over past Dirk, over past this cave, he sort of sniffs kind of around like Dirk's feet and stuff in this general area, and he just sort of gives out the same snort as he looks up this cave, and you hear him let out a little low growl.
All right, so just in our head.
Just running over here.
Yep.
Dirk will bring up the sword a little bit to kind of get a better view in front of him in that cave that he's right next to.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything?
At 40 feet, no. This cave, I mean, you can see a little further up this cave than I have revealed. It's got a weird L shape in it, so I'm blocking it there. But
Okay.
yeah. Theoretically, you can't really see past like this point without coming up.
If we're trying to sorry, in our heads, if we're trying to, Tyrion would just say, if we're trying to get through, we should avoid the tunnels that Balasar is pointing out. Try and find our pathway out.
Agreed.
Tyrion is actually going to use one of his ball bearings and just place it at the entrance of that cave as a marker. That's one that Balasar has indicated.
Okay.
Well, if we want to bring the Termoctobulin through here, we have to take these things out.
No, but we need to know what direction we need to go. Otherwise, if we get it, we might just be going around in circles.
But Mind Flayer Bloodlust.
Listen, your bloodlust is for me, okay? I'm pushing forward. Alright.
Flips him off. Hate me later.
Alright, so then I guess we'll kind of approach this one over here.
This one?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, he takes a whiff of this cave and he has like basically the exact same reaction, like same intensity.
Alright, I'll put a ball bearing there too. And then continue this direction for this
Okay.
one.
Okay. So as you could, so hold on. So as you guys are coming around this corner here, and from what I gather, you're just walking through these caves, correct?
I guess stealthily, just trying to not make too much noise and peering down them, trying to see how as far as I can before any kind of like natural curve or something.
Okay. So as you kind of go this way, he kind of sniffs a little bit, and he kind of doesn't really acknowledge it because his head sort of snaps into this direction. And as you come across back here, with your 120 feet of of vision, you see another one of these creatures down here. Yeah, and he absolutely sees you, and so he's looking at him, and he's looking at you, and you're looking at him, and he's looking at you.
I look at him. He looks at me.
I'm gonna assume I'm gonna need to make a check for that.
Yes, I need you to roll me a Constitution save. I was just looking for the number.
15.
Okay. So you look at this thing and you like it's so hard to like this thing has the dimensions of a cow, so it's almost eye level with you still.
Jesus, that's big.
Yeah, they're pretty big. And you look at him and like you feel that same snap in the back of your head, and with your dark vision you see this time as this creature starts slowly walking towards you like some sort of primal predatory force. It sort of slowly furls out its tentacles in a sort of menacing alien sort of motion, and you hear a kind of growl gurgle from its throat.
Does it have the glowing eyes, or does it have?
Does.
Okay.
Its eyes glow towards you as you feel that same sickening kind of feeling clench up in your body, and then you just sort of flex and break out of it. You manage to save from its gaze.
Okay.
And it's going to begin running at you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Can I like quickly say something in our channel?
I'll let you have a free action, yeah.
There's another one. Avoid his gaze. It almost got me.
Of course it did.
And that is a 12 for Tyrion.
Okay, hold 1 second.
Is passive aggression really the flavor of today?
Rather unholy, isn't it? 2 9s? Okay, interesting. Okay.
Do you want to go first, or do you have anything planned, Mike?
Has the creature moved?
It's currently approaching him, but actually at the angle you're at, you can't even see this thing.
Yeah.
So me then?
Also, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, you go, because you need to get over there.
Fair enough.
You would have been here. So once again, fucking live.
I knew bringing my sister along would be a good thing.
No,
trying to
she
say
has to
there's-
see to do what she needs to do. She's a sight-based fighter.
Jesus, everything I have is like, as an action, you do this. It's like, okay,
Oh
cool.
crap! Did we grab the bag from the other one?
Yeah, you said you intentionally did that.
Okay, good.
Actually, I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, I will. Okay, and sorry, lots of initiatives. Okay, so you said Dirk is gonna go first before Asilica, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Look, if you need me to change with the music, give me a heads up.
yep. And Salim. One. Okay. All right. So Liv is going to go first, and she hears the channel, and she doesn't know what else to do but back up her brother. So she's going to go run up behind you. You're probably there.
Sorry, excuse me.
And she's going to take the shot. Actually, she's gonna roll with advantage, but she has to look at this thing. Well, okay, so that's the thing, right? So for range, you have to decide if you're going to attack this thing at disadvantage or make the save and then make the attack normal. So yeah, she's going to do what you said, and she's going to roll at disadvantage. And yeah, that misses wildly. She fires at the cave wall. She says, "Shit." And that'll basically be the end of her turn. Tyrion, it's you.
Okay. So it's charging at me.
Yep. And unfortunately, well, you just rolled the save, so I'm not going to make you do it again. You're supposed to technically do it at the start of your turn, but I'll get you next time.
This is Tyrion's gonna match it. He's gonna charge at it, yelling himself into a rage. I'm 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna run right up onto it. Pull out my battle axe with the rage. Reckless attack. That is 11.
I don't think that hits.
I don't think so either.
Uh-oh.
Luke,
What's up?
that's an 11 to hit.
Oh, sorry, I was reading. Yeah, no, unfortunately that misses.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that is all I can do. I'll let Balasar stay in front of Liv, and he's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay, he's gonna take the dodge action, but unfortunately he's not smart enough to understand you when you say don't look at this thing. So he's also gonna have to make the save.
Right.
So please make a Constitution save for Balasar.
15.
Ooh,
15.
same roll.
Yeah, you hear him just sort of let out a little "or" in the back, a little more draconic than that. But as you see him just kind of shake it off, and like you can without even looking at him, you can hear the sound of his scales flapping together like he does when he's wet. And he just gives a big old bodily shake.
Okay.
And so he'll take the dodge action.
That's the end of our turn.
And that'll bring us to Dirk.
Get in there, Mr. Dangus. The people
One.
need you.
2, 3, 4.
He declared a
So-
thumb war.
Dirk is going to cast Bless.
Bless up.
Bless up, my homies. How do
And
I?
just to clarify here, you're averting your gaze from this creature.
Yes. Well.
Okay.
Oh god, part of me wants to try it. Ugh.
I mean, you have good con, right?
Um,
I mean, don't rely on that, but
I have a +2 to con, but I'm mechanical.
you'll call, my friend.
Are there ways to get out of petrification, or the what is it, mid petrification?
You don't know.
God.
Well, not Amphototus, it was Greater Restoration.
Yeah, that's after you've been petrified.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just gonna bless up.
Okay.
Hey, you wanna do the thing? I said, do you wanna? It won't let me put up the wall of text.
Are you clicking the?
There we go.
Hey.
So I choose Balasar, Liv, and Tyrion. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 to add to the number rolled to the attack or saving throw.
Nice.
Yes. And as that is an action, and I don't actually have anything I can do as a bonus action, I'll just end it there.
Okay. That'll bring us to Asilica.
You have a
Free
faint light-
action. I'm going to speak to Tyrion. Pull its gaze to the right. I need to look at it.
Can I respond?
Yeah, of course. Just a little.
Got it.
There you go. And just for DM's sake here, can you click what you mean when you say right?
Yeah, I was actually about that. Do you mean over here or over?
It's
This way.
right.
It's right. So this direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So towards the center of the room. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Or I guess I could say left. So that he.
So Tyrion's left.
This is exactly why I asked.
I'll have to clarify because he's dumb dragon boy.
Bring it on, bitch.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do with Silica?
I am going to walk over here with my head down. I'm going to stand behind Dirk, and I'm going to wait for Tyrion. I'm going to hold action to do something once I get the go-ahead from Tyrion.
Okay. So you're holding action, I'm assuming, to cast a spell?
Yes.
Okay. And the trigger is going to be when Tyrion says now, basically.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, and that's it for you?
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll be 698 at the window.
Cool. I got you.
Second window. First window's broken.
Celine being kind of literally lost and in the dark here, is going to basically he's going to run up here and he's going to he's actually going to look to you, Silica. He's going to say, "Where do you want me?"
On all fours.
I have a plan, but if it doesn't work, you need to get in there and fight. Don't look at it. That's Really, all I can tell you.
Yeah, he knows not to look at it because of Tyrion, but so you want him to get in there if something goes wrong?
If what my plan doesn't work.
Okay.
He's Plan B.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, if he just steps in front of you here then?
Yep.
All right. He's like, understood. And he just takes like a kind of like a guard stance with his giant scimitar.
Yep.
Okay. And he will hold his action. Okay.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click that.
So this tentacled creature is going to attempt to bite you, Tyrion.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that an 8 doesn't hit.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. It's like it's very much like a quick time event.
Ooh,
Like
actually,
you just
no.
need-
Because of reckless, it has advantage on hitting me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest. That was
Mhm.
very
No.
generous of you. And your generosity pays off. That's still an 8.
Awesome.
Yay.
So yeah, it's literally just like a QTE in a video game. You see these 4 tentacles just kind of lash at you, and you just kind of and just duck under them as they sort of just fly past you essentially wildly. However, in your frenzy there, you didn't notice that behind this corner, because you weren't able to see from around there, there is yet another basilisk.
Oh shit.
And he,
Does it sound? Because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to move my head quickly enough to see it. Does it sound like it'd be bigger? You know, like how you can tell the difference between like a medium-sized dog to a big-sized dog's bark.
they're about the same.
Okay.
It's just a different color for my sake.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I need my pointer. But he is going to come in and he's going to take a bite at you.
Okay. He also has advantage on hitting me.
Yes, he does. Unfortunately for you.
Oh, maybe.
That's an 11.
Nope.
Yep. These things don't have very good. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I misread that. Forgive me. That is a. Oh yeah, that's a 13. Never mind.
Still misses.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So yeah, same thing. He just kind of lashes out at you with his tentacles, and you just sort of do like a matrix dodge, and you're now betwixt these two creatures.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. And that'll bring us back to Liv. Liv is just
Followed by the
gonna.
words, hopefully we will.
Or die hard.
Liv is going to Liv is just going to like just let out a sigh and just say, "Oh, Freya, be good." And she's going to pull out one of the crystalline arrows, and she's going to attempt to fire at this basilisk. Unfortunately, she's still not going to look at it, so
Don't forget bless.
she's gonna need it.
Don't shoot your brother in the head.
Mhm.
That would be bad.
It's a D4 for bless.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, that actually just puts it over the armor class.
Yay!
Holy shit.
It wasn't Freya that guided her, it was Dirk.
Yep. And,
Jesus, you heathens!
So,
Heresy! Sorry.
yeah.
Heresy.
So she only takes about 5 points of damage off this thing because it's still just basically an arrow.
She was aiming
But-
for this one, right? The one on
Yeah.
Tyrion's right?
The one directly in front of you.
Oh, the one in front of me. Okay, so this one.
Yeah, the one that she was shooting at before.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry, I thought she was shooting at the green one. Okay.
But you notice that as she does so, as the arrow hits this thing in the head, you see a very bright flash of light, and it just illuminates the cave like a popping light bulb all of a sudden. And you hear the basilisk just sort of screech as they sort of veer their heads away. And for the rest of this round, you are all spared from the basilisk stare.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, shit. Kind of shame this thing.
Sweet.
And that'll bring us to you, Tyrion.
All right. Well, first off, as my free action in our channel, I'm gonna tell everyone there's another one to my right.
No, he does know directions.
God damn it.
I'm kidding, I didn't say that.
Nope, it's canon now.
Okay. So, I'm raging. I'm gonna do it again. Reckless attack on the one in front of me with my battle axe. 22.
That'll hit.
Because of raging, it adds 2 to damage, so 14 damage. 14 slashing.
damage. You said the one in front of you or to the right of you?
In front of me. He's the one that I've been engaged with.
Okay.
And now because of my ancestral protectors, it has disadvantage to attack anyone else but me.
Nice.
Until the, I think it's the beginning of my next turn.
Nice.
Until the start
So
of my
you
next
see-
turn. Yes.
So you see the spectral form of Viking warriors kind
They're
of.
my parents.
Right. I was going to ask you to describe them, but yes.
Well, no one here would really see them. The only one that can see them because of them being spectral is Fuzz.
Yeah. So you see these ghostly forms just kind of encircle this this basilisk, kind of like you know, reaching out at it, tugging at its legs and stuff like that.
Okay. So just for people who are watching, they are Tyrion's parents, a white dragonborn and a blue dragonborn. The blue one is male, the white one is female.
Yep.
Alright, and then I will offhand my hand axe for 20, soft 20, for another 7 slashing.
Okay.
And then, or do you need to calculate?
No, you're good.
Okay, and then I'm going to take a sidestep to my left and back.
All right. So unfortunately, you will take. I'm gonna say the one that just got flashbang isn't gonna take an attack of opportunity, but the one that is to your right will take an attack.
Because I'm multi-class, one of the perks was while I'm raging, I don't proc opportunity attacks.
Oh, nice. Okay. Then yeah, you're good.
Lucky you.
Good job for remembering your features. I'm so proud of you.
It's the best feature I've been able to remember.
There you go. All right.
And if I'm not mistaken, that should set off Basilica.
Well,
In my head, I'll shout out to him. Good to go.
well, it's not looking away from me. I need its attention pulled elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
So until that happens, which my turn will come around again, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Cool. Sorry. All
But
Tyrion
it
knew
is
was he
blind,
told
so
him
not that
to
it would
move
matter.
to the left. So that will, Balasar is gonna same second verse, same as the first. Stay there and take the dodge action.
All right. He's going to continue to dodge.
Dodge.
All right, Dirk, it's your turn.
Would this be considered sandwiched? Or like, would they be able to get the bonus for help me out here?
Flanking.
If I were to move here, flanking.
No,
Thank you.
it would have to be on the opposite side. So you'd have to have a basilisk on either side of you.
So it would be here, and here, or here, and there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say bonus action, angelic guard right there, so that this one of them can't move into that slot. No.
Right. Sorry. Did that robot for anyone else?
No.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna back out. Sorry, everyone. Give us 1 second. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry. It all robot and kind of skipped me for a hot second.
Fair enough.
All right.
So Dirk is just gonna swing his blade. Wait, which one was the one that you damaged?
The one directly in front of you.
This one.
Cool. Well, then that one's gonna get hit. Hopefully. If the game will allow me to. D20. 10. God damn it. Plus 2. That's a 12. I don't do it.
It's 2 plus your strength. So it's your proficiency and your strength modifier.
Oh, so then that's the 15.
15. Unfortunately, that matches. So for me, it does not hit.
Okay. In that case, Dirk will just sit where he is.
And you don't benefit from your own bless, correct?
No.
Okay. So then, yeah.
Up to 3 creatures, and if I even was able to put it on myself, I didn't. So.
All right.
Yep.
And in that case, that will bring us to Salim. And Salim had his instructions, so he's just going to continue standing here with his guard position.
Wait, isn't Celica after Dirk?
I totally skipped Asilica, but I just told you that Salim's going to do nothing, so go ahead, Asilica.
All right. Celica's going to hold up his hand and start. It'll appear as though he's reaching out to try and touch at nothing, as he feels around for the subconscious of the damaged basilisk. And he's going to flex his hands and he's going to cast Dominate Monster on it.
Ooh.
Good shit.
So I need a Wisdom saving throw from you, my guy.
Wisdom. These things aren't exactly wise. And as you flex and exert your control over this creature, it would seem it has disadvantage on the save.
Oof. Well then.
That is a 2.
It is dominated.
All right, and what does that all entail? Can you click on it for me?
I cannot.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
actually have it on my sheet.
Okay.
Do one of this here. Do use. Bonk.
Jesus.
You got charmed. You have liquid. Yeah. So as you feel yourself kind of reach out towards the ether and try to dominate this thing, it puts up almost no resistance. And as you do this, you feel it feels so natural to you, like taking control of this creature. It's just like riding a bike almost. And you realize that you might even have a little bit more control over this thing than this wall of text would imply. It feels like you could almost command this thing as readily as you could command like Salim, or as readily as Tyrion could command Balasar.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Luke, I don't like the implications of that.
All right, well, free action. I'm going to tell everyone stop attacking the one in front of Dirk.
Okay.
It's under my control. And I'm going to tell it to look at its friend and match its gaze.
Okay. All right. Well, unfortunately, they're still both distracted because of the arrow, but yes, it will do thusly.
Are you fucking weeping angels this shit?
You better fucking believe it. Hey, Asilica's smart. I'm putting that +5 intelligence to use, my guy.
No, that's a good
shit.
call. That's a good call. Shit.
So Salim continues to hold his guard. Dirk, you see this thing in front of you, the creature that you just took a hefty swing at. He just suddenly decides you're not worth his time. And he begins looking at his friend with very hungry eyes and thrilling tentacles with menace.
Don't give me that Jehovah's Witness look.
God damn it.
Don't get us in trouble.
Sorry, I was trying to turn it sideways. It doesn't. It's a little jagged. As his friend is no idea what's going on, he's going to go ahead and attack you, Dirk.
Attack me.
The green one.
How dare you? Wait, green one.
The one on your left.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
I was like, that's blue though.
Is it blue? It's green on my screen.
It's green on.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god, these things are rolling like shit. That's an 8 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yep. So you see this thing sort of like try to like wrap its tentacles around you, and you literally just like put up your shield, and it's just like these tiny little fingers over the edge, and then it just sort of like lets go.
Yeah.
You just sort of shove it off of you. And
oh wait.
that'll that'll do it for us, and that'll bring us to Liv's turn. Liv cannot see this other basilisk, so she is going to... I need to change that. She's going to take a step in this direction. She's going to forget herself a little bit, and she's going to need to make a save.
No.
How
Well,
long?
with a nat 20, I think she
Oh, never mind.
Yay.
saves. She just
add
said,
the +4 for no reason. No.
you know what? Why not?
Wait, because damage wasn't done to me, I don't have to roll concentration, right?
On oh yeah
Bless.
no you weren't attacked, so you don't have to roll a con save.
Gotcha. Okay. Making
And
sure.
that's max on the bless too, so it's actually like a 24 on the die.
So she gets resistance for being turned to stone for 3 rounds.
Yep.
Is that what I'm hearing?
And she's gonna go ahead and take the shot, and she's gonna go for another crystal arrow. Oof, with a big oof though. That's a
Don't
that's
say
under-
nat 1.
it's under a 10, so yeah. She straight up misses.
Bless for shits and giggles?
Yeah.
No, if it's under a 10, there isn't enough numbers on that die to even make it matter.
Nope.
It's a 15.
Okay. She takes a shot at it, and you see the crystal arrow just kind of fire off back behind this fuck off stalactite, and you see like a small flash in this corner, but it's not doing anything for anyone.
Okay.
And that'll bring us to you, Tyrion.
All right. Bear with me, Luke, 'cause this is going to be a little bit of a mouthful. So, as a free action, Tyrion's going to shout out, Dirk, get down! And I'm going to charge at this boy here.
Dirk puts his shield up as a springboard.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Can we do that? Would you allow me to use the springboard to like get up and over to get behind him?
Normally, that's the type of thing that he would have to set up first, and then you would have to jump at him. But I'll just say for the sake of it, if Dirk foregoes his next action, yes, he can do that.
I'll let that. I'll let you decide that one, Brent.
I'm gonna have to veto that.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it. All right.
It would be an action to do that anyway.
Fair enough.
Okay. Because I want to get right into its face.
You
We
can just
can't-
overlap. You can step through your ally and then move back. So
I'm gonna. For right now, I'm right in front of it, but I'm just gonna place it there. All right. So, reckless attack, and I'm activating booming blade.
okay. Smart move.
So, one-handed battle axe.
Oh, wait. I forgot something. So let's back this up. Let's
Okay.
back this up real quick. I need you to roll me a con save.
Okay.
Unless you're deciding not to look at this thing.
Save 11. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
But you also have bless too.
You have
wait,
bless.
hand. So, bless. So that is a
D4.
D4. D4. 14.
Yep. Totally saves. You just saved Tyrion's life.
Okay, thank God. Okay,
I did.
Yep.
Yay.
okay.
Jesus loves you.
Can I
Yes, I know.
can I keep that 24 attack?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. I'll allow it.
So that. So that's 12 slashing.
Okay. Yeah, you take
sorry,
a big old
14
chunk.
slashing because of raging.
Yes, thank you.
And
Where did my pencil go? Damn it.
Is this add?
No.
My pencil. No.
Sorry, what were you doing, Tyrion?
I was looking at if Billion Blade adds anything now. No. So it's 14 slashing for one-handed battle axe.
Okay.
So when it moves 5 feet, or next time it moves 5 feet, it takes where is it? 1d8 thunder, but that when it moves.
That is correct.
And Ancestral Protectors, it now has disadvantage on any other target except for me.
How many times can you do that a day? Is it just,
It happens
is it
every
once where you would-
time. Every time I attack on my first hit.
Wow. Okay, cool.
On my turn, yeah.
Okay.
And then offhand for 21
That'll hit.
for another 7 slashing.
Okay.
And then I will take my movement to barrel roll over Dirk's shield as he's holding it up, taking a step back that way.
Do a barrel roll.
And then I will tell Balasar to get in front of Liv and Salim to there and to keep his eyes down.
So just so we're aware, if you are, because you would have to be here, and that's fine. You can occupy the same space as your friend for a while, like to make an attack, and then you would have to like step out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. But then as soon as you move back this way, you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
I'm raging.
Right. I'm gonna keep forgetting that. Thank you. Okay.
He's too mad. I don't want to hit him.
Yeah, you just like literally like this thing like tries to like swipe at you as you walk away, and you just backhand the tentacle. Yeah, and then
I told Balasar move forward in front of Liv and Salim and to keep his eyes down.
okay. So once again, he's not smart enough to understand the keep your head down command.
That's
so he's gonna have to roll that save basically every turn. He's
Yeah,
within sight of this thing.
That's fine. 21.
He's fine though. He's low enough to the ground.
Do you want me to roll the D4 just for shits and giggles?
If you want.
So that'll be a 23.
Okay. Dirk, I need you to roll me a con save.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh. Dirk.
I give him the player inspiration.
I
Yeah.
get a reroll.
Yeah, I give him that one.
Okay. You can reroll.
Should I? Oh, blessed be.
That actually
14.
saves. Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
so I
shit.
can be turned into stone.
So he can be petrified. Is that,
Yes and no. We'll leave it at that.
I don't like this.
Mike, I can hear the gears turning, and I'm not sure if I like it.
What? Well, I don't want him to be turned.
I don't want him to be turned.
Yeah.
We know you don't want him to be turned. Basilica, on the other hand.
Anyway, Dirk, you managed to like shake this off as you feel a surge of what you can only describe as his energy wash over you from the heavens.
I will look at this thing's feet, and I will say to it, "You are not without sin. You may not cast a stone."
Wow. What would you like to do?
I would like to slash at its goddamn eyes, or at least where I think they are, because I'm not looking at its face.
You going for the eyes specifically?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. I don't think you have called shots because you're not a ranger, so...
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
going to slash at its goddamn head,
Well,
wherever that
I'll
may
say-
be.
Yeah, you can go for it. If it's really high, if it's good, I'll say, yeah, it'll happen. But, yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and make that attack.
That's gonna be a D20 plus 5. Roll. Nat 20?
Hell yeah, dog.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god. You like that
Last year-
scene,
Sorry, continue.
like that scene at the end of Cowboy Bebop. You make this thing shed tears of scarlet as you manage to cut out both of its eyes with the sword. Go ahead and roll for damage.
What was that, 3d6?
Yep. 66.
6? Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
well, in
it's
that
great.
case. Roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D6, and then that is without the plus to it. And roll. 25.
Holy shit.
Right.
Wow.
So Dirk just looks at this thing and just says, "May God be with you." And
You
just
like... Go ahead.
go on. No, please. I wanna hear this.
No, you fucking like slice through this thing and you make basically a hat of its scalp from its eyes up. You swear you can see inside if it's into its brain and maybe even a little tentacle grasp to the brain, but it is still standing.
Jesus.
Yeah, it is roaring and screaming. It is not at all pleased.
Tyrion, I stand by my unnatural comment earlier.
Noted.
So wait, question is, did I destroy enough of its eyes that we can look at this thing without it petrifying us?
As it rolls over to Asilica's turn, I mean, you're technically not within sight anyway, but I'll just say for the sake of it, yeah, it appears so.
Nice.
Unless, is there anything else you wanted to do, Dirk? I don't think you have.
No, I don't have any means of attacking or anything, so I'm
Fair
good.
enough.
I mean, he can tell us if it's blind.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You do also still have movement if you wanted to move around anywhere.
I'll stay in front of it just for the sake of kind of barricading. And I'll just yell out, I've damaged one of them, or I damaged their eyes. This one can't petrify you.
Great. So Silica's gonna walk over here, and he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp on it.
I thought you meant me because
No.
of the corner. I was like, you asshole.
Why? I only hate Tyrion, guys. Come on.
For now.
For now. Where's it? Shocking Grasp.
God, what God? We believe in science in this squid house.
23.
Shocking grasp on dirt. Jesus.
Yep. I'll do it.
That's 4 lightning damage.
That is like just enough. You reach out and you basically Sith hands this thing right into its brain, and you can smell the smell of burning monster flesh as this thing just stops screaming and continues to convulse on the ground.
I immediately point to the other one and tell it to look at the ground. Don't look at any of my people.
It immediately looks to the ground.
Is that combat or?
Oh, that'll end combat for us.
Sweet. All right. Well, wonderful. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Except you, Tyrion.
All right, fuck off.
Passive aggression, but it's getting better and better.
So Dirk, regardless, Dirk is going to stay in front of this thing with his shield up, just in case. He doesn't even though I don't even think he really realizes that it's controlled, or would I have put two and two together when Asilica?
I'm pretty sure Asilica explicitly said that he had it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I'm not
don't
dropping
attack
my
it.
guard
It's under my
regardless.
control.
My guard is up regardless.
That's good though, because if it does take damage, it has to re-roll the save, and if it does make the save, it becomes our enemy again.
I do not like it down
works.
here.
unless the nature of my control over it changes that.
You just hear Dirk in a weary voice, just, I can't wait to see the sun again.
Right. On that note, Asilica, why don't you go ahead and roll me an Arcana check?
Arcana check, you say?
Banana tree.
24.
You look at this creature. I'm just going to go ahead and do this here because there's things happening. You look at this basilisk, this creature that you have under your control. You sort of walk up to it and you pull out your sword.
Mm-hmm.
Not entirely sure what you're doing, almost running off some kind of like primal instinct. And you raise your sword above this thing's neck and you drop concentration on your dominate monster.
Uh-oh.
And it continues to look at the ground.
Silica, what are you
have
doing?
I enthralled it?
With a 24, it would appear this thing is obedient to you with the exact same level of control you just had.
It follows my commands. I don't even need to do anything to it.
Wait, do I have detect good and evil? Moment. Jelly Guardian, Bliss command. Fuck, no, I don't. Asilica, I don't like this.
I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna tell it to come over here. Again, not looking at us.
Okay, 1 second, I have to switch things, but yeah, it without even hesitating, as soon as you say come over here, it comes over here. It's not looking at you. I just need to play a little deep. There we go.
Luke, looking in this direction, do we see the rest of this little part of the cave from where we're at?
Oh yeah, sorry. That's just my. There's nothing else over there. That's just me learning tools.
No, you're good. If there's nothing else over there, you're good.
I see a thing. What is that? I see it. What is that? There's a thing right there.
That's Kark.
Oh, okay. What are you doing in there?
I wanted to keep him on deck.
Okay. Tyrion's gonna see all this, not care too much, and move over to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it go in front of us and lead the way.
Okay. You can gonna make me do things. So as it sort of walks past you, again, like avoiding your guys' faces like the plague. As you walk up here, Tyrion, you see all... Not that. God damn it. So many new toys. Reveal area. There. You see all of this. And looking down this direction, you see another one of these creatures.
Oh god. Does it look like it's awake?
Yeah. And eyes are glowing. Also, of note, you notice that when this one back here, when it's felled, its eyes stop glowing.
Okay, so it's the effects stop when they
It's
die.
killed.
But yeah, you see this thing up here, its eyes are glowing, and it is just staying there.
Does it notice us?
It's not moving towards you, if that's what you're asking.
Is this basilisk that's under Silica's control big enough for us to kind of like hide behind it?
I mean, could you hide behind a cow? Yeah, and like 1 or 2, you could stand behind it.
Okay. Let me ask a better question. Because of Tyrion and Silica's height, is it big enough for us not to be seen over it?
If you were to like kind of like crouch up behind it and stuff like that, like yes, you could conceal yourself with the basilisk. You couldn't just like walk behind it probably, but yeah.
Okay.
You could use the basilisk as cover. There we go.
Just in our channel, there's more of them up ahead.
I wonder if I can do the same thing on it. But I'm not sure if that will get rid of my control on this one. I'm gonna attempt to reach out to both of them and tell them to look north.
Or
whatever direction is up.
Okay. North is up, yeah. Yeah, your basilisk immediately looks north. Like, it looks around for a second and then looks north. And the other one doesn't seem to flinch.
Okay.
Can you see it?
He has dark vision too, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell mine to go up to the other one and lock gaze with it.
Okay. That's gonna be interesting. All right, he's going to... God damn, reveal tool. Okay. I need you, and I need you. Okay. How close do you want him to get?
Right here.
Okay. That work?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So to save us the sake of brevity, oh god, I zoomed in. Would you like high or low?
Low.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's high. So, because otherwise I just have them rolling saves until one of them failed, so this is a lot faster.
Yeah.
So as this thing locks eyes with its target, you see them both looking at each other, and eventually yours, you just see it just sort of like its tail stops swishing and it stops moving, but it just sort of locks there in place. What's really weird is that you don't see any of its body turn to stone. It just looks like it's frozen.
I tell it to move back.
It cannot.
Okay.
You do
Well-
feel its mental presence, like it's trying to move back. It just can't move. It's still conscious.
Well, didn't expect that. It's been stunned, but it's still in there.
Is it the other one that's doing it? You think?
Yeah. From what I can tell.
Do we need to take this one out too?
Alright, well.
Tyrion's gonna pull out his longbow. And knock
Okay.
and knock a crystal arrow. Seeing how effective they were when Liv did it.
All right. And you are seizing the initiative, so if you'd like to attack.
Sorry. Soft 20.
Soft 20.
Mhm.
That'll hit.
12 piercing.
12 piercing. Okay. It takes 12 piercing damage. And you
Sorry,
see it kind of
I
rear.
won't- I'm shooting this one, not a Silicus.
Yes, I gathered that.
I just need to make sure I'm
Uh,
clarifying that one.
Yep. So you see it take its piercing damage, and it sort of reels back its head and sort of like lets out this guttural monster sound. But it and then of course you see the flash of light as this thing just sort of flashbangs this hallway. You all have to kind of look away because it is dark in here. And yeah, it remains sentry.
Huh.
What is happening?
It seems as though they're locked in place.
Tyrion's gonna move up 20 feet. To right about there.
Okay, and as soon as you, god damn everything, and I did.
What is it with Norsemen moving the earth?
I'm knocking another crystal arrow in my bow as I move forward.
That's fine. As soon as you get to about here, this thing notices you and starts moving towards you, and I need you to roll initiative. Also, as soon as you entered this, well, yeah, go. I need everyone to roll initiative.
8.
12.
19.
Okay.
So now that the creature is obedient, I don't know how obedience works. If he gets struck, will Basilica have to make the roll again?
This guy's not a threat because he's paralyzed, so we don't need to do anything to him.
Well, no,
I prefer
I'm
you
just
not
trying to
attack him, but if he takes damage, then he takes damage. But he's stunned because of this boy.
Well, no. I'm asking the obedience mechanic. Do you have to make any more rolls now that he's classed as obedient?
Well, I don't know. My dominate monster was dropped. I'm controlling him without it, so I have no idea. That's Luke's call.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's a good question. It's a really good question.
Yeah.
And this time, both Salim and Liv roll pretty high. Then that's a Silica, And then T and B. I'm going to defer initiative to you, Chavez, because you are seizing initiative. So,
Okay. Well, even with
so hold on. So Salim is going to make his way up to the vanguard here, and he's going to look back and forth towards Celica and Dirk here, looking for instruction. He's not going to say anything, but it's pretty obvious what he's doing.
Oh, right hand. Bowser would be behind me.
Yeah, he'd do it. Yeah. So he's gonna look toward Salim is gonna look towards you questioningly, Celica.
Get behind it if you can.
Understood. And he's going to, he's going to first make his con save, because he's going to have to do that as soon as he enters this area. He's fine. And, he's going to... So I think he gets to about here. Yeah. And that's the best he can do for right now. That's going to bring us to Dirk.
It's considered our ally now, right?
The pink one is yes.
Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's and you can move right through it.
So eyes behind his shield, he's just holding firm.
Okay, so you are averting your gaze. Gotcha.
Yes. Actually, hold on. I'll move right in front of Salim.
Okay, that works.
And then I will do the same thing. Just
okay.
Hold my, yeah.
By the way, is Blessed still on? Right, that lasts for a while, doesn't it?
It lasts for a minute, so that's your call.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna say yeah, it's worn off by now.
Yep. And I will hold my action the moment the moment it attacks. If it's within range, I will take a swing on it.
Okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Liv is going to... Oh god, we gotta do this song and dance again.
Can I take a reaction if I'm holding an action?
Yes.
Okay.
I allow that.
Well, then there's no worries. Cool.
I don't know if that's necessarily the case. So I'll look it up later, and someone will probably yell at me anyway. But she's going to move right about here, kind of to stand abreast with everyone. And she's going to take a shot.
You can do
I'll
it.
hit.
You're a good sister. You're the favorite sibling.
She hits this thing for 7 points of damage, and you hear yet another flashbang go off as this thing averts its eyes. Mm-hmm. And that'll bring us to Asilica. Mike?
All right, sorry, I was muted.
Yep.
So Silica's gonna move there,
Are you
and this thing's it looked away, didn't it?
Oh, you're right. I'm stupid. Yep.
He's gonna try to. I don't have dominate monster again. I can only use that once a day. But if I'm he thinks he can control these without it, so he's gonna try and reach out and try to control this thing.
Ooh, you're just gonna try and exert your control with your illithid abilities.
Yep.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana. See what happens.
All right. Ooh, 10.
10. You try to push out with you everything you've ever learned from the colony, from the House of Rop, but you still don't fully understand how these domination powers really work. Like, you understand the hard spell, but you don't really get how just exerting yourself over these things really works. And you still feel full control over this poor paralyzed boy here. But unfortunately that fails.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you get that for free.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'm going to cast Ice Beam. 14. Fuck.
14. Unfortunately, that misses. So it's going to just kind of freeze the back of the cave wall there, but you kind of fire a little wide.
Dang it. And then he'll look back at the ground.
Okay. That will bring us to Tyrion.
All right.
So you're starting. Oh no, I keep forgetting. I have so many things to balance.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
assume that I'm within range where I need to make that con check.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Your sister shot it with a flashbang.
Right. Okay. God, I've only got one more rage left. Free action. I'm gonna in the channel shout to everyone, get down. I'm gonna while I'm moving, I'm gonna use magic missile.
Nice.
So I'm gonna move to here. Throw the first one.
You said you're raging?
No, I'm not raging.
Okay.
Hang on, magic missile.
That was Mage Hand. There you go.
Magic missile, 4 damage for the first one. They're the first two are battle or hand axes. The third one's a great axe as I'm throwing them.
Okay.
So first
Oh,
one.
so you just want.
Huh?
Go ahead.
No, my magic missile presents itself as axes as I'm throwing them.
Mhm.
So first one, and then move up another 10 feet to throw the next one, and then as I'm getting right into its face, I throw the third one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
That's 8 damage. Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
and then offhand a hand axe. One second here.
No, I don't think you can just straight on offhand. I think you have to make the attack action, and then if you have something in your offhand, you can make that attack as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can cast an offhand, unfortunately.
Okay. I will get there, then. In that case, I'm gonna pull out my battle axe and just have it in my hands.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn. Oh, and keeping my eyes down, but enough to still be able to make out where it's at.
Okay. As you avert your gaze, no one else could see this from this side of the basilisk, but as you are here, you see with your dragon eyes all of this.
Oh shit!
Hey, those are people.
These appear to be some very familiar boys. These actually look like, I didn't have good tokens for this, so I got a good, nice monster menagerie here. So these are your sort of grafted gnolls. Some of them have claws, some of them have clubs, some of them get down on all fours like beasts. It's just a ripe old monster mash of gnolls. A very familiar sight to you guys by now. And there's like 7 of them down here.
in our head, because I can't really say a whole lot. Just barely good. Ah!
Yeah, technically you already said anything, so you just scream.
Bellator's gonna get in front of Liv and take the dodge action.
Alisar in front of Liv, take the dog action. Dog action.
The dog action.
Dog action. And that'll fuck my turn. God damn it.
Okay. You know what this thing's gonna do?
Yep.
Oh no. It's actually it's a 22 to hit.
Hang on. I'm gonna use an omelet.
You're gonna use an omelet? Yeah.
Use an omelet.
Shield is +5. Is that correct?
Shield is. Hold on.
I think it's +5.
Check. +5, yes.
Ooh, I forget. Luke, does aggressor win?
No, not in my
No?
campaign.
Okay, cool. So it matches.
To anyone who's confused about that, I'm a D&D player, or I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. You have to beat the defense to beat the defense. It's just English to me. Anyway.
Okay. So I have a 22 to my AC until that wears off.
Yep. So you see this thing kind of lash out at you, like with its tentacles, and it just goes to kind of like octopus hug you with its face, and you're like, oh god, this is how I thought Asilica was always gonna. Oh, wait, Asilica! And you shove an omelet in your face for dear life, and it just sort of, and you just hear a kind of whom sound as he gets his shield, and you just sort of see the tentacles wrap over him, but to no effect.
No, Daddy, no. Okay.
And that'll do it for him. And he is back to staring. So it is now Salim's turn, and Salim must make a con save. And he passes. Okay. So Salim was told specifically to get behind this thing, and that is the reveal tool again. So he's going to get behind this thing. It's a medium creature. It doesn't actually take the full 10. I just thought they looked better with long tails.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he gets behind this thing, and he goes in for a mighty swing of his scimitar. Actually, he's going to, as his bonus action, where are you? Yeah, you see him. You see him kind of like duck behind this thing, kind of like a barrel roll, and he's like, "Do not fail me now, father!" And he kisses his sword, and you see him attack with advantage for the rest of the turn, if you can see that.
Doesn't he? Are you using Monty's rolling for flanking? Okay.
Yep. And that'll be a Dear Lord.
So he gets advantage and a +2 for that.
Yep, it's like 25 to hit.
Jesus.
That'll do it. And yep. So okay. 11 17 points of damage.
Jesus.
And you just see him just kind of like, hey, like just like do like a classic like swipe at this thing with his scimitar, and he just goes ha ha in the cave, and he just sort of like steps back in his fighter's pose, and that'll do it for him. He damn near slices this thing's tail off.
Nice.
Okay, Dirk, it's all you.
Gonna move over here, eyes down still, so I'm on its side. Second verse, same as the first, I guess. Game, would you please?
No.
Seven.
7? Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Dirk is just gonna end his turn with his shield up.
Okay. Liv is gonna take another shot at it. Ah, damn. It goes wide, and you, Dirk, you see her, like, kind of, like, thread the needle between, Tyrion, you, and Salim, and it just kind of hits the wall, and all three of you kind of look back at her.
Yeah.
Had to go past me first.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Whoa! You...
She just kind of shrugs. And that'll do it for her, so that'll bring us to you, Asilica.
Alright, has it regained? It's probably regained its sight at this point.
Oh shit, you're right. I rolled for Salim. Dirk, I need you to roll me a con save. I totally forgot. Oh wait, you said you were averting your eyes, right?
Yes.
He did,
Behind my shield as I was moving forward.
Okay, then that attack should have been with disadvantage anyway, so you're fine. Yeah. So, are you looking at the creature, Asilica?
No.
Okay.
Move over here. I'm gonna reach out, blindly reach out my hand to it. Once I touch it, I'm gonna do Shocking Grasp again.
Shocking. Okay.
12. Fuck.
Flanking.
14. Still doesn't hit though. Unfortunately.
just ow! Damn it!
Why did I shock myself? I just touched my fingertips.
Yeah, you just gotta you touch something on it and like it hits the slime weird, and you just kind of static shock yourself. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Tyrion, put this thing down, please.
Does it look like anything to... Does it look like any of these things have moved at all?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, they're just standing there, lumbering about.
Okay. Because Tyrion is quite worried about that. Anything that's happening with that. But he's a little focused on this thing, so he's going to go in for a one-handed.
So first of all, con save.
Right. 21. Both
Damn.
sides.
What you doing?
21.
Yeah, you're getting used to this feeling by now. Absolutely.
Soft 20. 5 piercing.
5 piercing. How would you like to end this thing?
Hey.
This thing, on all fours, this thing is about eye to eye to me. Correct.
All 8s, but yes.
I pull my axe above my head, swing down, burying the top of it into its skull, using the momentum of that to bring my knee up to its jaw, and pulling it further through.
Damn. And with that, you just like throw down and you just cleave this thing's skull in twain, sending calamari flailing on either side of you. And you manage to just barely bury the axe into the ground on the way down. And this thing appears to be dead.
Basilica's gonna walk over here and get in front of this thing so that no one can see it, so that no one else meets its gaze, because he doesn't know if that does anything or not.
As that happens, Tyrion is sheathing his axe, pulling out his bow, knocking a crystal arrow, and just aiming down that corridor. Not firing,
Okay.
just holding action in case one of them moves.
All right. You're holding your action to fire down these gnolls, and the gnolls not really looking at you, but also not really moving, hold their ground.
Alright, are we still in combat?
There is a slain basilisk to the right of you. There is a petrified controlled basilisk to the left of you. And here, I believe, is probably a good time to end the session.
Okay. Luke.
How you guys feeling about that?
Pretty good.
Oh, I don't know how I feel, man.
A lot of emotions, right?
I feel evil. I don't like it.
Oh, alright. Well, that's gonna do it for us tonight, everyone. Thanks for being here. Yeah. We're gonna leave it with that. And, Luke, where can they find you?
Murdering my friends in a cave.
I mean, we're winning.
Yeah. Brent, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/Zedimus, where at some point I'll start streaming again.
Okay.
Woot.
Sorry, I've got a horrible headache right now.
No, I feel you.
And Mike, where can they find you?
You can find me brooding in the Batcave.
And with that being said, I am Wolf. If you missed this live or in the VODs, you can find us over at YouTube. If you found it there, you all know where to find me. And yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight. We will catch you next time. Night.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.